To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
And here he is,
It's not set
direct
up.
from some
Oh,
sort
God.
of dark dimension. Pum'Kin guy.
We're not ready. Unprepared. Ah, God. Yeah, it happened already. Wow. Okay, I think we're all right. I think we're prepared. All right, we did it. Oh, God. Cronus, thank you. 2 months. Hey, thank you. Oh, God. Sunday.
Hello
Sunday.
and welcome.
What's up?
39 moons. Has it really been that long? Guess time really does blur as you get old. Anywho, greetings, salutations, and good vibes to you.
Hey.
Yours, chat, and hey kid. Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, Wick David, I messed up already. It's not my fault.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful pumpkin butt mew.
What? LA, what's going on? I tried to resub to,
Doobie.
Good morning and good vibes.
Hey.
Hope everyone is doing good.
Nico Senpai doing good. LA, thank you.
Dirty.
You.
Greetings, pumpkin overlord. Hope is at Warriors if you didn't see.
Oh.
Derp.
All right.
Greetings, PG and Jim. Congrats on the 500th episode, Gimheart.
I was going to say that. I stole my thunder. It's gone. 500 episodes, yay. What am I going to do with that? I don't know. I don't really look at the numbers.
A human did a thing.
Surprised I remembered. What's that? No, there's no note. Wild Bill's Coffin Emporium.
A human did a thing.
Oh, God.
Good morning, PG.
There's Skippy.
Congrats on 500th episode, my dude.
Ah!
There is nothing wrong with being loco. When you see what normal
There's
is.
Skippy. Did a bunch of subs. Oh, my God. Thank you. Oh. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Your generosity is madness.
It is madness. What do we do? What do we do with them? What do we do with them? I don't know.
We are all mad here.
I know, but this is going to happen 20 times, so I don't know. Bear with. We got a bunch. Thank you. We got P.O. Box stuff. We finally
You get up.
went to the post office. It took forever.
You get a cookie.
And the postal workers were a little agitated because there was a bunch of boxes. I didn't realize how many boxes there were. It was like 5. I'm not even joking. And there's all good stuff in every one of them. Zombie Snow White is going to have a special day considering all the stuff that was in there.
You get
There's so much stuff. I can't even go through it in one stream. There's so much stuff in there. It's like all these candies and treats. I need to have a dialogue with them. But we also got stuff from Zonlord. We got Pop Tart Kitty. Sent a doodle. I got it. Thank you. We could show it later.
Normal is overrated.
Neck Punch. We got I can't remember all the names.
There is nothing wrong with being
Yeah,
loco.
Zonlord,
When
Neck
you
Punch.
see what normal is.
There's another one. Neck Punch. Why am I?
Thank
why is
you.
this? Give me a second. Wild Hunt. There you go. Wild
You're
Hunt.
not crazy, just different.
I am going to be... Wild Hunt's box is all about me being awake, apparently. That's a lot. Go. What do I think of Britney
You got
Spears?
stop.
I don't know.
Thank you.
The internet is all about Britney Spears right now because of all the stuff going on. I don't know.
Stop.
All I can comment on is the music, and I don't really care for it. So,
Sneaky
Sorry.
humans.
Go. I know where we left off now. I'm buried. I'm buried in subs. Ah! What's up?
Your generosity hurts my heart. Ouchie.
Clear. Phew. Ugh. You alright? You doing better?
Thank you.
What's up? I think there's still more. What's up? Look, David. Jelly beans. You got jelly beans? What? Lucky. Actually, I don't need jelly beans. I got so much stuff now. Oh. Fairland, what's
500
up?
episodes? Oh no, that's Simpsons territory. Next thing you know, people will start saying PG needs to be cancelled. That's how that works, right?
Dum dum dum. Hold on. Thanks for the follow. Give me a sec. What is happening today? Give me 1 second. Okay, follow.
My wife and I got our second vaccine dose Friday.
Yes.
Have some bits to celebrate.
Nice. Good job. Still be safe, be careful,
Welcome
but good.
to our merry band of misfits.
Yes.
15 moons, don't worry, PG. I cleaned the bits you dropped last week when you were in Amsterdam.
Hey.
Thank you.
Good morning, PG, and everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you all are safe.
So far.
This human is not terrible.
Speaking of boxes, I sent you a message on Patreon. Your loot crate is going to cost me $200 to
What?
ship through the post office. Was hoping to ship direct to you. It will save me $100.
This support will undoubtedly be used
All
for
right.
snacks.
Hold that thought.
Also, PG, remember on Wednesday I said I was having trouble with Sony Vegas rendering audio issues? Well, I figured out what the problem
Yes.
was, and get ready for this. There was nothing wrong with Vegas, it was just Windows Me. I was watching old Foamy episodes last night and came across a few Puppet Foamy episodes. Long story short, Foamy Lord convinced me to sub on Patreon. The
Hey.
least I can do for years of entertainment.
Thank you.
Hallucinations are just a
I
different
want to know
way
what
of
happened.
seeing.
There was.
OMG. First time joining stream.
Hey.
I've been watching Foamy since middle school and
Okay.
am turning 29 in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Love you, heart.
Happy
You
birthday,
get a
2 weeks.
cookie.
7 months, can't wait till I'm 3 years plus in.
It's going to happen sooner than you think.
You get a cookie.
What? How? I want to know what the thing was. Hold on.
Welcome.
Love you, bro. Keep doing your best.
Windows Media? What? Thank you.
Doopy doopy do.
And you.
Where's Pauline's other leg?
It's down there. See how it drapes?
I'm currently in Montana, headed to Washington to screw some stuff up. LOL, hope everyone is having a great and wonderful day.
Where's Pauline's
Sneaky
other
human.
leg?
I have bad news, PG, and everyone. There was an outbreak of COVID-19 in my work last week. I now have an appointment for a test this Wednesday, so I won't be able to see your stream.
Oh, come on. What is happening? I don't know. Catman, be careful. Thank you, Irritated Librarian. Catman, Smoke Cats, Chicago Punk followed. Hey, more punks are important. Punks are important. Everybody, thank you. It's like I'm literally overwhelmed. So I finally took what you got that plant. Okay, got it. That's all negative. All negative. That's good. No help afterwards. I have asthma. Oh, you got it. Oh, asthma. Well, asthma's manageable. Irritated Librarian, thank you. All right, let me say hi. Hold on. Keishan, what's up? Wick David, what's up? How's it going? Catman, hello. What's up, Chicago Punk? Oi, I'm a punk from Chicago. That's not. Probably. I don't want to go for the English thing, but there you go. Poe, what's up? Chicago Punk, what's up? Lost Pixie, what's up? Miro, what's up? Dark Surfer Angel, what's up? Ow, hello. Why am I saying what's up? Hi is much shorter. It's like one syllable. So, Sharon, Smoke Cats, Lakota Warrior, Hope, what's
Thank
up?
you.
How's it going?
Punk life matters.
Yes. Yes, they do. There's so few of them left. Trillin, thank you. What's up? I can,
Happy 500. You don't look a day over 400.
I'll take it. What's up? Thank you. What's up? JGC, what's up? Bloody Angel, what's up? Postal Sage. and the wise. Oh, hey, speaking of delivering boxes, if it costs you more than like $20, don't. Like, quite literally, don't. Don't send it. Don't. No, I guess they're overseas. 200
My
bucks? Get out of
stream
here.
fell through due to the fact that I am driving in Montana crummy cell reception.
Oh, crummy cell reception. Oh, God, I hate that. That is the worst. I know, we could get pictures from Mars, but I can't get a decent cell signal. That's gonna be my new thing. Have I ever seen a thick goth girl? A lot of them, actually. I know, that's kind of a thing. Let's see. My stream fell through due to the fact. Oh, I got that. I'm drowning in boxes. I'm drowning in boxes here. What's it? Hey, boxes are fun.
Thank you for supporting
Go.
this insanity.
New York and Boston.
Hello Pumpkin Guy, hope everyone is doing well, stay safe and good vibes to all.
Crimson Gamer, what's up? How's it going? So far, so good. Fairland, hello. What's up? Gerard, what's up? Hey, we got something from Begley today too.
Insanity is just a different way of thinking.
For Begley. One Lonely Gamer, what's up? Thank you for the 4 months.
Dollar bills, yo.
Lovely Gamer.
So I'm very excited for the new Pokemon games that were just announced.
Pokemon.
I know some are turned off by the chibi art style in one game, but I like it and think it works for an updated remake.
No,
Some
why not?
hype.
Everybody likes Chibi. Chibis are cute. Yeah. Maybe since all the Pokemon are already uber cute to begin with, it's like now you're just doubling down on the cuteness. You might start giving people diabetes. You know, the kawaii diabetes. Kawaii-abetes.
Thank you.
Go.
Hello Jim, PG, and everyone. Sending lots of love and support to you all, and so sorry that I haven't been here to catch any of the streams.
That's fine.
Work has been hectic, but now I am finally adjusted and hope to try and catch your stream.
Hey, Yashi-chan, thank
If you want your friends to help you do stuff around the house, microwave cardboard, it'll smell like pizza. I find that fun, yeah, diabolical, wahaha.
I hate
What are you,
being in
nuts?
beta.
I live in PA, my dude, it's the size and weight that makes it so much. It's going in the mail regardless Monday,
No!
either shipped or driving it to your P.O. box.
No, do not send it. If it's going to be that much, do not know. Do not know. That's insane. I don't think you could just drop it off there. They're still going to, hey, here's the thing. Don't bother driving. They're still going to ask for postage. You can't just literally drop a box off and say, here, put this in a P.O. box. They're going to want handling. Trust me on this. Hey, Postal Sage. Am I correct in that? They literally work for the post office. It's like a wasted drive to give the post office money. I'm telling you. And they all carry mace, so be careful. Let's see. They all got diabetes. Wilfred Brimley. Hey, Papa Guy, just watched Lupin the Third Sea. That movie was pretty good. A little weird seeing the characters in CGI. Also weird at the end of the mouth movements to match the dialogue. The movie had some comical dialogue and scenes. There you go. It's on our wish. We're going to watch it eventually. We didn't get to watch Sonic yet. God. Psh. Ridiculous. A lot of people want remakes of the Sword of the Shield graphics, but we got really some nice Link's Awakening top-down graphics instead. Oh, that's
In
good.
your face with a can of mace make you cry all over the place.
Pretty much. Nobody likes mace in their face. Especially in this place. It's very closed. But thank you. Where's Dawn? She's doing her thing. Her hands are a little hurty, and she ended up pulling a muscle that was almost healed. Ugh. You know when you feel better, you get an injury, you heal from it, and then you try to do stuff, and because you're feeling good, but it's not completely healed, so you mess it up again? That's what she did. Good job. It was like 90% of the way there. God. Perfect opportunity here to say hi. Mr. Mace! What's up? How's it going? Thank you. What's up? One eye rye.
Keep it classy.
Go.
Unless you're Quagmire, he built up an immunity.
Giggity. What is even Family Guy doing at this point? I haven't watched it in so many years. I don't even know what's going on. No, seriously, I haven't. Apparently, scientists have discovered that if your hand is bigger than your feet, that is not a thing. Scientist. You know what also scientists discovered, quote unquote discovered? Hey, if you wear 2 masks, it's more effective than wearing 1. Thanks, science. I didn't know that. You literally, if you go outside in the winter with 2 coats on instead of 1, it's more effective than just 1 coat. Did you know that, science? Yeah, what? I hope nobody got paid to do that.
Everything must be clean.
Yeah.
Guess I'll call your post office and see what the drop-off cost would be. You're getting this crate one way or another.
Oh, God, Krellness. I'm telling you, it's not, no, don't do it. Don't do it, man.
You are all beta testers.
The creator of Family Guy wants to end the series, but Fox will not let him. So he is trying everything he can to get the show cancelled.
For the pizza fund.
I could put in a lot of
Family
jokes.
Guy is the show that makes so say, oh, this is still running? Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Seth MacFarlane, if you really want to cancel the show, you know there's some humor you could put in there that'll probably get you canceled in about 5 minutes. Just saying. Might want to look into that. Let's see. Bride me with diamonds. Let's see. My new guy, say about 2 minutes. Yeah.
Boo.
I don't want to get
If
into it,
you
but...
walk faster, you'll go faster. Science.
Yeah, science. Hey, I like science, but sometimes they do stupid studies that are just common sense. But, you know, in today's climate, who knows how that works? Where did I leave off? It kind of reminded me for what?
Have you tried the Giorno croissant crust pizza? It looks good and I will be purchasing it when I go home. Luckily 50 degrees weather for the next 2 weeks at my house, so hopefully moving I can go off without a hitch.
Hopefully.
谢谢.
Go.
So that means the creator of Family Guy who's trying to get it canceled, it's just making the show better and more popular with all the crazy people.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. I'm just saying. You know, try to be as edgy as possible, and then people are going to like it, and they'll be like, oh, wow.
For the beverage.
Maybe wrapped on in bubble wrap to keep her safe? At least get her a helmet.
Yeah.
I walk 10 miles an hour. I don't run. I walk 10 miles an hour. I can run 20, but only for a short duration.
Is that like the unreleased version of I Will Walk 500 miles? I don't know. And I would walk 10 miles an hour, and I don't run. I walk 10 miles. But I don't know. You know, it's a work in progress for them. Let's see. Thank you. If common sense is
Nice.
common, decides you would exist.
Did you hear the good news? EA is going to get rid of online multiplayer in Dragon Age 4 because of how bad Anthem did.
Yeah, hey, they stopped supporting Anthem. They're like, hey, we were going to fix this and make it a really... Oh, forget it. Like, literally, they just dumped it. They just said, yeah.
Dinero por café. Thank you.
It's like The Simpsons, it just won't die.
Yeah, once it becomes unprofitable, it will. Trust me on that. Right now, they're in the virtual signaling stance for The Simpsons. Like, oh, look, we changed all the voice actors because reasons. And... yeah, once that fervor dies down, it's going to be like, all right, I think 80 years is good of this show, all right? Let's get rid of it. No, what? That's Speedy. She's the nearest bar. What? That's pretty good. Dawn seems to be consistently getting hurt in one way or other. She must be accident prone or something. She is very accident prone. Wonderful person, but extremely clumsy. Like, we're talking, like, she's all Three Stooges in one, that kind of clumsy.
Did you know bubble wrap was supposed to be the beginning of textured wallpaper, but they found it made a better shipping material?
Who would want textured
This support will
wallpaper?
undoubtedly be used for snacks.
Can we just get rid of EA already? Between them and Bethesda, the amount of fail is too much to handle.
Thank you.
CBS canceled Eureka even though it was profitable, just not profitable enough.
Oh, yeah, they need the big money. Hey, Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone reboot is, well, it's gone. They canceled it.
You.
That's
got
gone, too.
Sub.
Congress on 500 and high 27 month.
500 what?
Everything must be
Go.
clean.
Yeah, The Simpsons, Family Guy and SpongeBob will end when they stop making profit.
Yeah. Dude, you get a season where they lose money, and that show will be canned faster than you could blink. Seriously. No, got that? Telling someone not to send you stuff is reverse psychology at this point. No. I mean, like, seriously, because it's going to cost them money. I don't want them spending money.
Thank you.
For Dawn's protective gear.
Yeah, really. Getting helmets. New Beavis and Butthead movie announced. Why are they going to do that? Okay, here's the thing. I don't think it's going to be a, what, Paramount Plus? I didn't even know that was a thing. Why are you making another Beavis and Butthead movie? Like, why don't you try to work on... That's not movie material. What are you doing? Whatever. Fabio Guplet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can't wait to eat this chocolate chia pudding this week. You got chocolate chia pudding? Nice. South Park gets away with the humor because they don't care. Yeah, right? I think they get away with it because their sponsors don't care. That's how they get away from it. Beavis and Butthead movie is being made for the same reason as Tom and Jerry movie. I call it Hollyweed. It's out of ideas. Yeah, did anybody see the Tom and Jerry movie? I saw the trailer, and that was enough for me not to watch it.
Thoughts on the Rugrats CGI reboot?
I saw the trailer for it. Yeah, it's kind of, the animation is, it's not Rugrats, but I get what they're trying to do. I don't know. I'd have to see more of it. I'm not getting my hopes up because, reboots. Hey, but what's that studio? Was it Skydance Studio? They're doing a Terminator animated series for Netflix. Those are the people that did, I think, Psycho-Pass and Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex. That's, strange to me. So I don't know if that's going to work because I really don't care about the Terminator universe that much. But there you go. CBS All Access is being renamed Paramount Plus. What? Why would they even do that? What's wrong with CBS All Access? Oh, now it's Paramount Plus. Plus what? Plus more money. That's what that is. There's a rumor that Xbox could be buying Konami. Oh, but speaking of Konami,
The robot uprising is near. Seth MacFarlane should do what Dave Chappelle did. He told his fans to stop watching The Chappelle Show because Comedy Central was not giving him money for the reruns. And now they have sold it to Dave because not enough people were watching it. Thank you. Tell me not spend money on you. I say this to you, sir.
I'm just saying.
If you're going to bring back an old cartoon show, don't modernize it, keep it as original as possible in my opinion. And Tom and Jerry, there was actually a finale. They killed themselves by sitting on railroad tracks. It was really depressing. Thank you.
I don't think that's a thing. Krellness, what are you doing? Krellness, 25 subs. There's going to be a lot going through here. Wild Hunt Owned, it's here. I'm just saying. We got stuff.
There is nothing wrong with being local.
We gotta show some of these things. That is a lot. Wow. Don't let Paramount get rid of Star Trek Below Decks. The show is worth saving. I thought they renewed that for another season. I thought that actually did well. I didn't watch it because I was like, they didn't do that. Bloody Angel's like, they didn't do that. Yeah, that would be a little dark for a Tom and Jerry cartoon in 2021. Would have been perfectly fine back in the day, but now, go. Oh, God. And it's 25. Krellness, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I need my derpy rock emote. Man. No, but is that actually a thing? What was there?
We are all met here.
Speaking of Konami. Yo, somebody did, for Fallout 4, they did a Silent Hill mod.
We are all met here.
And it's going to be episodic. I don't know where it is, but if you look up Silent Hill mod for Fallout 4, hey, why not?
There is nothing wrong with being local.
It's a nice stopgap in between, getting a real Silent Hill game, I guess. Because the fans actually care. But there you go. Still getting the loot crate. So blah, 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 Pumpkin Lord.
Your generosity is madness.
Man. Thank you. Thank you. There's a Cyberpunk update in mid-March now. Yeah, Dawn already deleted the game. She finished it and she's like, yeah, get rid of it. It's over. She don't care about no updates now. She played it broken. Yeah.
You got sub.
Yes, we did. 25 of them. Thanks to Krellness. What's up? Telling us not to spend money on you will not work. After all, I learned... What? Yeah, Mr. Mays, I know. Thank you.
Normales
I appreciate that. We got to buy a steak now. When the pandemic is over, we got steak money. Thanks for Mr. Mays.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate. Like actual steak, not like the frozen things you get, okay? We're talking about a real steak.
Got sub.
It'll be like a year before we do that. Thank you. Rumors about Microsoft, Japanese video game companies are all false. False! Okay. Japanese government will never allow any Western companies to buy Japanese companies because Japan made it against the law. Really? Wow. Really? You can't? You can't buy a Japanese company? What the?
Your generosity is madness.
Ugh. Man, I wanted to buy, I don't know. What company makes something
We are all
good?
mad here.
Boss Coffee. I wanted to buy them. What do you think of the game Life for Strange?
Normal is overrated.
Life for Strange? Or Life is Strange? Because Life for Strange sounds
Thank you.
something like really dark. Life is Strange. Dawn played it. She liked it. She said it was very good.
This support will undoubtedly be used for snacks.
Actually, it
Still
won't.
getting the loot crate, so wahaha, support the Pum'Kin Lord.
There's the Derpy Rock.
Can confirm the episode where Tom and Jerry is actually a thing.
Thanks for the follow. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to watch that. I'll probably skim through it to see how the animation
Everything
is. but-
must be clean.
Episodic Silent Hill mod for Fallout? More likely it will be cease and desisted. I think tile companies should send all their billing department to work out of Billings, Montana. It would be the perfect place because it has the perfect name.
Look at those bits.
I'm still mad at Netflix for the Winx Club reboot. I loved the original series, up until season 6 when it started going downhill. The reboot is a raging dumpster fire. So I'm super apprehensive when it comes.
Beep.
The
Bop.
Netflix
Boop.
reboots.
Hi Pum'Kin.
Hi. Thank you, Irritated Librarian Spider. Thank you,
Boop.
Ghost Girl.
Bop. Beep.
Still trying to get through Zelda, Breath of the Wild, but when I play I forget about my homework for my uni classes and get in trouble.
Oh, God.
Doopy doopy do oh oh ooh.
What?
When you do buy steaks, make sure to go to a butcher shop. They have the best cuts.
Yes.
It's worth the extra cash for quality.
Cash for calling. Yeah, but then I got to cook
you?
it. I don't know how to do that.
I cannot type today, but the rumor that is true is that PlayStation shut down their studio in Japan.
What?
So now PlayStation is a Western company. Great.
Oh. What? No, that means they're going to start making things unfun. No.
I squish you.
If that's
Squishy
true.
squish.
I would love a itchy and scratchy movie.
No, I don't think that would ever happen.
Thank you.
Thanks for a happy 9 months.
Nick and Amp, thank you. Wild Hunt Odin, thank you. Sword Stick Love, thank you. Crash Official, thank you. Phoenix Monroe, thank you. I keep missing things. Smart, what? Okay, again, yeah. Always do your homework first before playing video games. Go.
Support your local store like Butchers.
Do we even have a local?
Enjoy the subs, Jim.
Thank
I
you.
have to run to workies.
Boo. Darth Skippy, thank you. I appreciate everybody else enjoyed the sub. Yeah, there was a bunch of subs given out today by everybody. Darth Skippy and Cronus. Hey, no. Oh, my face. Whatever. No, man, I'm derpy. Leave me alone. I don't know. Refresh your chat. You might have gotten a sub. I couldn't read all those names. There's so many of them.
Beep. Bop. Boop.
There are special bags that you can get on Amazon that allow you to dry aged steaks in your fridge.
Really? Huh. Now I gotta do research on steaks. Let Dawn do that. She's not doing anything. How do you get highlighted chat? Oh, I don't know. It's those channel point redeem things. I don't know. Don't worry about it. I'll try to read it. What kind of question is that? What do I think of people with disabilities? I don't know. They're people. I don't think I've ever had an opinion. Are you supposed to? What? Filet cuts are the best. Filet cuts, write it down. No, because I like chicken cutlets, so I'm going to think filet because Dawn likes fish, right? There's fish filet and then filet cuts, and I'll remember that for steak. Filet cuts. I'm looking forward to having a fridge. Having a fridge is helpful. I've been hunting for a new bike, but I used donate plasma. I found one online to get $300, talking down to $125, and I'm picking it up tomorrow. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. We need a reboot of Danny Phantom or Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. You say that now until it comes out, and then you're like, what'd they do to my show? Nah, that always happens. Wait till the Powerpuff Girls come out, okay? The live-action
If you
Powerpuff
make
Girls.
meatloaf, I can give you a really good recipe.
Oh, Dawn actually, that's one of the things Dawn knows how to cook extremely well. It has to deal with bacon, onions, and a bunch of ketchup.
At Post Housage Awesome, I'll call tomorrow and see if it would be cheaper to drop it off. He's getting his 3-foot cube of goodies.
You can do that. I don't know. I don't know if they can do that. We'll see. We shall see. Thank you. I think we really need something that's good and original but new. Yeah, that's difficult for Hollywood right now. My gigantic picture of cold brew needs more space. It's taking up 2 rooms and a mini fridge. Yeah, cold brew will do that. It's good. You forgot about what?
Thank you. Seriously. When they rebooted Teen Titans to Teen Titans Go, I felt it was a dumpster fire that kills brain cells.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that out there. But that's what people like now. They don't like to think. They don't like words telling them things. You know, they just need to see people fall all over each other and go, ha, ha, ha. You know, that's just the state of things. Do you prefer Dunkin' 7-Eleven or Starbucks? Depends.
Who was the one got the second shot? How did you feel when you got it? Did you download the CDC app?
You have chosen wisely.
Sorry to pile on the notifications, but I'm gonna add another 64 moons and counting. Still happy I'm able to contribute a little something to a content creator I followed since the early days of Newgrounds.
Newgrounds! Yay! Thank you. Appreciate Wolfnick. Appreciate Spider. I thank you. What section? We didn't even what your vaccine shot? We haven't been able to get that yet. We're not in the age group yet. At least locally, they're giving it to all the older people first. You know, those more susceptible. So we won't be able to get it till like mid-April or May or something, according to how things are getting rolled out, I think. So, yeah, we're going to be stuck in the house a little bit longer. Yeah, let's see. Just saying. I got to come say hi. Thanks for inspiring me. I just made affiliate because you're awesome. Hey, there you go. Hey, Gaming Core. They're affiliated it now. Affiliate. Yes. Good job. You're on your way to being a professional streamer.
I am not a fan of most reboots. At the same time, I don't rage on them. Just because original fans don't like it doesn't mean it's not bringing in a new generation of fans into the thing we loved.
Thank you.
That could go either way, though. Irritated Librarian, thank you. No, new fans usually complain more. You know, and then they're like, hey, what's going on? You know, that kind of thing. I don't know, we'll see. But we shall see. Flabbergast said, how are your stocks doing, and when do we get to experience your Pum'Kin glory? I don't know. It's a squirrel stocks. I haven't checked his stocks. What, is he going to diamond hand this and just hold it? Wait till it's legal everywhere so he could be basking in medicinal glory or something? I don't know. You don't need a Halloween costume. You're in it now. Yep.
I'm getting my COVID-19 shot due to the fact that I am a veteran and postal carrier. I think at least that what my VA doctor set me up.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Good.
I could not go to my VA clinic due to the virus. So, I had my last contact with my doctor on the phone. They asked me if I wanted to come in to get the shot. Really? Cannot see me but that they can?
Yeah, huh? How does that even work? Or do they send you to like a CVS or something? Because I think a lot of people are getting it there. I don't know.
Stop touching things.
I haven't looked into it yet.
50 subs so far, 460 more to go to celebrate 500 streams.
Oh, God. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're already spending too much on postage. What's up? Thank you. I work at a shipyard surrounded by the Navy, but I don't know yet. Still, we have to wait for the day. Really? Wow. Fairly Odd Parents is getting a live-action TV show remake. I thought they did live-action Fairly Odd Parents. Didn't they do that a couple of times already? I think they made a couple of movies. Why do I always forget about the stream? I don't know. Maybe you just don't care. What's up? Wasn't there a live-action sequel movie? I think so. Yeah. Drive-through vaccinations. There's always something drive-through. Everything's drive-through in our country now. I don't know why. I don't like it. Well, all right, since we're on the topic of reboots, hey, you might be interested in this because it's hit or miss when they do this. Transformers. Apparently it's getting another animated series. I don't know what they're doing, but apparently it's been greenlit and it's going to be going forward.
Doopy doopy do
Doopy doo.
I have to go to New Jersey just to get a test because anywhere close to where I live is trying to charge me $200 to $250 to get a COVID-19 test. Only a Walgreens in New Jersey is doing it for free. Crazy, and they're saying
can't get tested anytime. Wow, really? Jersey. Jersey, huh? Guarantee those chests fell off the back of a truck somehow. Jersey. Jersey. Drive-through weddings are a thing. I know drive-through weddings are a thing. I wonder if they ask if you want fries with that. They would have to.
Another human for my collection.
Go.
Almost a year.
True. You're not lying. I like that.
Filthy.
Go.
Filthy.
Is the Transformers a new series? Or part of the 3 that Rooster Teeth were doing, cause the 3rd one isn't out yet?
Boop.
I don't
Pop.
know, actually.
Beep.
I have to look into
I
it.
have to go to Jersey, I'm scared now.
Jersey, huh? Going to Jersey.
Thank you.
Transformers is actually getting ready for season 3 on Netflix.
Hey, no, I think this is a different series. I think this is a different one. Like another one. It's supposed to have like an, unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, oh, another Transformers series. What? All right. But apparently it's supposed to be like a different type of Transformer species that has to kind of find their way within, or something. I don't know. Driving movies to make a comeback. You think so? You'd possibly move on to find out just going to cut all the back of the truck. Yeah. I'm an ordained minister. I can probably set up a drive-through wedding chapel if I ever want to start a business. Why not? Sure. Just make sure both people are conscious in the car, Let's see. What's up? I prefer to watch a series called Debris on NBC. It's by the same people who did Fringe. Looks really good to me. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that existed. Fringe. Wasn't that J.J. Abrams, though? I think Fringe was J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, he's doing a Superman reboot, apparently. Okay, I don't even know why. Apparently J.J. Abrams is doing a Superman reboot.
Have a beverage.
But I don't know.
Love Transformers Beast Machines and Beast Wars. CG animation was different, but it followed the canon story of the 80s.
Well, at least that's something, right? At least they're following canon. Unlike J.J. Abrams with the Superman movie. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if Cavill's coming back on for that, but why are they going to reboot a movie? They already had Man of Steel and, his thing in Justice League and Batman vs. Superman. Like, just, why reboot it? Why reboot it? Like, we're already there. We're like 3 movies in. Yeah, you know what the DC universe is with movies? It's like when you're trying to start a generator with one of those pull things. It's like, okay, it's not working. Let's try again. No, it's still not working. All right, one more time. Forget it. Throw it out. Throw it out. Buy a new one. Well, if we hit the choke, maybe it'll work. No, whatever. I don't care. Start over. Get a new one. That is literally the DC cinematic universe right now. Come on. It's just so dumb. Anyway, let's see.
Lobster roll.
Go.
How about a live action for Me Rent? Imagine the auditions for Jermaine Lamau.
I would not want to sit through those, actually. There's all these morose,
Notice me.
involved things.
Did you hear now, Rosa? Your Dawson and Mandalorian side no P word here crazy.
What? Did you hear Mandalorian?
Spooky,
No.
scary
What?
skeletons.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Can we please just stop the live DC universe? Like 2 decent movies, but the animated universe is mostly all gold.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen. They're just going to keep trying. They keep trying.
Hello? Human. Thank you.
I missed a thing.
33 moons. I know I say this every moon, but I really do mean it. Thank you for all you do.
Zell.
I could not imagine life without your wit, intelligence, and snarkiness. Stay safe and wash your hands.
Wash
and
your
as
hands.
always for the Horde, but not Blizz.
Yeah,
This human is not terrible.
not terrible.
J.J. Abrams is also going to be doing a Constantine with HBO Max, but they are looking to cast the main character with an actor of color. I'm not sure how I feel about changing the character like that just to be woke.
I don't know. Think it'll work? It might work. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. No, just as long, hey, do we really need to bring Keanu Reeves back into that role? I think that'd be like, oh, Dawn's here. Hi. We got to go through boxes because Dawn's got to help.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
That's it. Woke equals, yeah, I know, Wick David. It's just, you know what? Here's the thing. No, the whole woke culture
Filthy,
thing. It's hold on.
Filthy. As long as Constantine is a surly Irish git, it's all good. For the pizza fund. It all went downhill for DC after the Christian Bale Batman trilogy and Man of Steel.
Man of Steel
Nice.
wasn't terrible.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Just far away from the mic because there's
Have a
literally no
cookie.
room in this room now.
Dawn, Jim Love, 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 Jim Love.
I squish you.
Squishy squish. Dawn, share your meatloaf recipe. PG says it's the best. Hi Dawn, pet chat please. Jim over, 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 Jim over. Nani? Hi Dawn, scream. Scare face.
Hi.
I think that is what they did with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. They said everyone knows the backstory. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's what you do.
No, that would be bad because they currently have the perfect Constantine with Matt Ryan from the TV series and Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're gonna change it anyway. You know. No, but the whole thing of the woke culture, look at it like a pendulum. You know, right now it's like super, overcorrecting, and then it'll overcorrect the other way, and then it'll kind of just settle where it needs to be. You know? Just, if there's something you don't like, then, don't watch it. That's all.
Doopy. Dawn, it's 500 streams. PG needs a cupcake to celebrate. I haven't
I don't want
had
a
this
cupcake.
much sports since the
Got
Wonder
donuts.
Bra. This is for Dawn's 4K TV and beer to watch
See?
it with. I also how Dawn can come in and take over the chat with her addictive personality.
Veep.
Bop.
You.
Boop. Boop the
Beer
pumpkin.
No.
Have a donut.
No, I don't want to. I ate a donut already. You're going to make me fat. You're going to make me fat.
Happy 500 episodes to you.
No.
Happy
I think
500
nuns
streams
own that
to
song.
you.
Nuns own that
No,
song.
they don't anymore.
They don't?
Happy
Are you
500
sure?
more
Because
streams
why don't you do the
to
Applebee's thing
Thank
where they're
you.
like,
Happy
happy,
birthday.
happy, happy
Dawn.
birthday
Also, what's
stream.
your
Your
channel?
stream is alive and you're not dead.
Anymore.
And chicken nuggets, See, this is why we don't work at one of those restaurants where you got to sing in unison at the table. Because it would just be an audible mess. But, yeah. I know, 500 episodes. Well, we do have gifts, and since you're here, before you
It's
destroy
currently
yourself standing.
46 degrees just south of Billings, Montana, and how awesome would it be if all the billing department were in Billings, Montana? Think that would just be hilarious. What do you think, Dawn?
Yeah, there should be more billing places in Billings, Montana. That should be the epicenter.
This human is not terrible.
Like Boulder, Colorado.
Flying copyright nuns are stalking you from the shadows.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they tend to do that, actually. Oh, God. No, let's go through stuff, because Wild Hunt Odin, you're still here? I'm assuming yes. So we're going to try to get through stuff. There is a lot, and I don't want to rush it, but there's a lot. So, what are you doing?
I put my coffee cup down.
Oh, be careful. Where did you put it?
Over there.
Oh,
Is
my.
that acceptable? All right. I
No.
will-
Notice
Yeah,
me.
like
Yes,
outside
sir.
of the
All right.
entire...
I'll be back. Apparently, I can't put anything down.
We literally spent 5 minutes talking about how clumsy you are. And you
Notice
come in
me.
here with a bucket of liquid.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, so let us set up. This is going to be a lot.
We need more Jermaine and new foamy animations.
No, we don't. Character is annoying. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Things are happening. All right. Well, it's kind of set up. It's a little jank, though. Look at this.
Who are we doing first?
I don't know. I gotta situate.
What's happening?
All right.
I finished Control.
Control. That's interesting because I just pressed controlled on my keyboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
It's
Nice.
amazing, right?
A bucket of liquid. What kind of liquid?
It's coffee. It's a bucket of coffee.
It's a raid. Destroy them all with kawaii hugs and treats.
What? It's a raid with David. Who's raiding? Zane. Thank you.
Boop. Bop. Veep.
I think we got to go
Dawn,
back to
we
the other
want
thing.
Chibi Jermaine brought back. You are so much fun.
What would you? I gotta go
Dawn,
through
do you think
gifts.
Jermaine should be in the next cartoon demanding that Foamy pay back rent?
Nope. All right. Can we? Things. Release the squirrels.
Mercury, because that is a liquid
I
metal.
don't know yet. There's so many things. All right, let's do the doodle first. The doodle.
This here?
Yes, it's a doodle. Pop-Tart Kitty. I hope you're watching, wherever you are.
Are you sure they're here? Should you be doing
I don't know if they're here. I can't tell. Pop-Tart Kitty. Pop-Tart Kitty. All right.
Please announce yourself.
All right, is Zonlord here? No.
Bueller.
Okay, here's what I want. I need names. All right, is Pop-Tart Kitty here? Is Zonlord here?
Bop. Boop.
Zonlord.
Lord present and accounted for.
All right, Zonlord's here.
All right, let's
Wild Hunt Odin is here. I don't see Pop-Tart.
neck punch.
Neck Punch. Neck Punch. Where are you? Neck Punch is here. All right. So, all right. Hold off the doodle.
So we got Zonlord, we got neck punch. What about this?
That's
Beep.
Wild Hunt.
Bop. Boop.
All right, so
Pop-Tart is MIA boss.
Yeah. Give me the doodle first.
Zonlord.
Give me the doodle first. Yes, because then I can put this in here safely. Allegedly. All right. Now, Zonlord sent us goodies. Mainly for Begley.
Release the
all right?
Jermaine cut.
Now, all right. I'm going to mute alerts in like 5 seconds. Thank you.
Be quiet.
Come on. People went through a lot of trouble. All right. The other one first. All right. Because this is the Begley thing. This is the thing for Begley. Yes.
Why don't you get this straight?
Bec-
Is it straight?
Thank you.
Is that straight?
Jermaine bloopers.
No, it's not straight. It's cis. Okay. But watch the glare too. Okay.
I don't know how to do the glare.
All right. There you go. You know, I just.
Is it my imagination or is the stream crazier than usual? I mean like Pillsy rating CVS crazy.
Yeah, it
Local
is a little
Marco
crazy.
Besa.
I'm trying. I can't. You're distracting me with your hands. You're like a magician with ADD. Just. Okay, Zonlord sent us a special edition of this for Begley, of course. It comes with a shirt. This is a good album. Shut up. I like it. I'm gonna borrow it, and then maybe I'll steal the shirt for myself. But it's a collector's. Don't touch it. Don't get your grubbies on it. What did I just say? You're touching it. Wipe it off. Okay. Okay. There you go. So we got this. Hey, get my. I'm just having a brain thing. Thank you. No, it comes with a shirt. Turn it backwards. Turn it backwards. It tells you shirts. There's a shirt. It comes with a shirt. I like shirts. They keep me not naked. It's pretty cool. Oh, God. Yeah, watch the giant cups of water, too. And also, here it comes. Here it comes. The fifth element. Not the third, not the fourth, but the fifth one. The fifth multipass. 4K. It's a 4K multipass for your face. What? I'm excited about that. That is awesome. It is a great movie. See, chat knows. There you go. Zonlord, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And
what?
And put them in the box, and then we got to move on.
All right, moving on.
Carefully. Put the heavy thing down first. Don't squish the thing. Don't squish it. Don't squish it. It's collectors. Zonlord, thank you, thank you.
What now?
No, you make sure Begley gets the baby metal thing after I listen to it.
What is this, neck punch?
What does it say?
Neck punch.
Says neck punch.
Neck punch.
All right, start with, that stuff. All right, because we literally just talked about how I'm all right. I'm all right.
You all right?
I almost
You
fell.
all right? Don't fall. Jeez. What the hell's going on?
I wasn't counterbalanced properly. Go. Okay, I'm all right. I almost fell over.
Thank you for your support.
There you
The
go.
rumors of my death are gravely exaggerated, although the Texas weather last couple of weeks has been trying its hardest.
Hope Waffles, thank you. Appreciate. Hope you're doing well. 53 moons. What's up? Okay. We're on what?
Neck punch.
Neck punch. Thank you. You gotta say the name.
Neck punch.
Neck punch. Ugh. All right.
These three are the same.
No, they're different. Just put them all out. All right. All right. We got here. Okay. It looks like plastic to you guys, right? But these are glorious compression gloves for Dawn's broken hands. And you know what? Maybe that's why your hands hurt. Because you speak like, again, a magician with ADD. Look at you. Look at you. You know, it's like Home Shopping Network with crazy hands. All right, we got 3 different pairs of compression gloves. One of them's got to work. Use them like right now. Don't literally use them right now. Thank you. We're going to use them right after this. No, get the other things. My parachutes.
Oh.
All right. No, this is good because we're running low. There we go.
You want a parachute?
No, don't take one out. You don't ruin the parachute before we do it. Oh, God, you just literally slapped me in the head. Oh, God. You know, that is like Vanna White turning a letter and then elbowing
Notice me.
What's his name?
The hazards of presentation.
Yeah.
Dawn trying to take out Pat Pum'Kin.
Seriously. No, it's just like elbowing Pat Sajak in the face after turning a letter. Oh,
Dawn
God.
needs a germane hand puppet to properly annoy PG.
No. Face mask, which we will use for our face, but they're also a good parachute for me. Or a cape. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Sometimes I move around really fast, so it could be maybe one of those drag parachutes that you see in drag car racing. It's so cool.
Boop. Bop.
Okay, you
Beep.
really got to wash your hands.
No capes.
What do you mean no capes?
Dirty?
I like capes.
Physical money. Unbelievable.
Y'all can't hurt yourselves. I don't have an alibi yet. Damn it.
I know, right?
I need
Jeez.
some moisturizer. Like,
Well, I think that's it. I think
the
that's.
hands of a 90-year-old.
Well, it's the winter weather.
Alright, are we keeping with cloth items?
Yeah, cloth items. These are
Thanks. You.
fancy.
Heed the words of Edna. No capes.
No capes. I like capes. These are very fancy gloves. Industrial work gloves. Like, literally, every time I leave the house, I use gloves. And then I wash the gloves. I wash the gloves on top of washing gloves. I have, like, multiple... Okay, these are good.
I used to use these when I worked at a museum.
Oh, when you worked at a museum. Aren't you fancy? Would you like to talk about your intellectual past while you're here? Would you like to talk about your degree in what did
Archaeology.
archaeology?
I was supposed to be Indiana Jones, but it never happened.
Yeah, archaeology is more about research than whipping people. Okay. Okay. Yeah, give me one of those. We got 4 of these, and I know people are like, "Oh wow, look at that, an empty case." Well, gee, thanks. No, I use these all the time because every time I get a DVD or something from the thrift store, it is janked up. It's like people are slobbering. I got new cases now. These are more useful than you know. Thank you. But wait, there's more.
This one?
Yes, and you get to use that on your supercomputer. Star Wars Empire at War. What year did this come out? Because I didn't even know this was a thing. It was made by LucasArts, so I'm actually cautiously optimistic. This came out in 2006. Ooh, 2006. Hey, online play may change the game. That's what it says. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I like older games, frankly. Thank you.
You.
Boot it up.
Act now and you can get it on plushie for free.
It's to be very clumsy plushie. All right. Now. What?
Can I bring these?
No, stickers.
Oh,
I want the stickers.
stickers. Kaplan!
All right, we got stickers. We got Planet Express, which is
I love that game.
Planet Express. We got hearts and guitars and
Oh.
yeah. This is some aggressive marketing, I'm going to tell you.
Sneaky human.
2006, when games came out fully complete and didn't need a day one patch.
Right? Aggressive marketing. Tune in or die. I guess my life depends on it now, so I guess I will. Can we change the letters around here? We could take the D and put it in front of the tune, and we could call it Dune. Dune it or IE. No. Doing it or I. Oh, no. Doing it and then move the I over behind the R, and then it would be doing it or Ori. No, it would be doing it Ori. Doing it Ori. Like you're swear. All right, get out of here. No, okay, here's my thing. Well, you set up. Well, you get the cop. No, you can leave them there. It's fine. You can leave them there. You can leave them there. Okay. No, I used to like take apart, like if I had multiple of the same stickers, I would take those sticker letters and change the words around. No, like I changed the K-Rock stickers to, what was it? Just, I called it Croc because it was the K. All right. Bring out the other, oh, there's that thing. All right. Give me that one. This will just make life easier. All right. This. You send too much stuff. I'm just letting you know. See, this is going on for a while. We got this. Dun, dun, dun. And we're like, what is this? Some kind of super laser thing? No, it's a dash cam, which we now have. We didn't have one. This is beautiful. Look at it. I also feel like I'm like, look at this. As a prop goes, this is awesome. Look at this. I'm like, all right, guys, move a little bit to the left. We're shooting a movie here, man. All right, come on. Everybody focus up. Come on, yo. All right, your part is... You're a ninja, and you just ate a bad donut, so you got to kill everybody in the donut shop, all right? That's your motivation, all right? Go. Action.
Sorry, batteries not included.
Upside down.
Apparently, I'm using the camera upside down, so we'll have to reshoot everything. Sorry, okay.
Soporte de calabaza. Muchas gracias.
It looks like a mini laptop.
It does look like a mini laptop. It's so cool.
Oh, can I show this now? This is my favorite.
All right, this is Dawn's favorite.
Don't get cocky,
This is
kid.
Dawn's favorite.
Look like Luke trying to take out a TIE fighter.
Moon pie. Authentic bits of the moon are in every pie, allegedly. Now, we were just talking about moon pies like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Or something like that? Now we got a whole box of them. Moon pies. Oh, we're going to be so fat. Wait till Wednesday when we show zombie snow. Ow, my God. What is wrong with you? It hit my head. Come on. Are you? Wow. I have never been hit in a box of head with moon pies, but this is a first.
About how clumsy I am. So
Yeah, this is true. I should know this. I should have red caution tape up when we do this.
I'll make it better.
No, you won't. Don't touch me. Get these out of here. Go. Oh my God. You're so scary. What? That's not funny. Don't cackle laugh when I say you're...
Stop. Veep.
Please stop assaulting PG Dawn. He won't make another
I know.
500 streams.
God. All right, now we got to bring out the comics. So this is going to be
Can I fan?
Oh God. I don't know. They're all kind of cool though.
All right, I'll do one at a time.
All right. Remember when...
What?
No, when...
That way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got... there's going to be a lot here,
I
so we're
love
going to
your
try to go through them
updates.
quick,
And
right?
thank you
It's
for them.
blurry.
Knock some sense into time.
Don't do that. Everyone, thank you. Hold on. Go. Savage Dragon number 9. Go. We got Savage Dragon number 3. We got Savage Dragon number 11. We got Savage Dragon number... What number is that? 7. We got Savage Dragon number 6. I don't know what's going on. And they're gone. What? But there's more. I know, right? You can't even find a spot for him now. All right. Got Savage Dragon number... I don't know. Just keep going. Another Savage Dragon. Oh, I like Eric Larson's work. Number 3. Hey, that one's cool. Oh, look at her. She's cool. Look, enter She-Dragon, I bet. Turtles. Wait, hold on. Stop. Turtles. No, okay. You're telling me there was a Savage Dragon versus the Ninja Turtles, and I didn't know about this. Those glasses are so 90s on him. Look at him. Look at it. It's like Duke Nukem with a fin on his head. That's so cool. All right, we got turtles. Okay. Well, apparently he got too close to a kitty cat. So, all right. What got? Oh no! Time Walker. I have never seen this. This is actually interesting to me. Dude, Time Walker. He's the Walker of Time. What do we got? Time Walker again. Ivar hits town with a
Sneaky
splat.
human.
Oh, poor Ivar.
There's a versus Turtles for every comic from the 90s.
There you go. I guess there is, right? Neil Gaiman, Lady Justice. Where are you going with him?
Making more room.
Oh, making more room. Yeah. Dawn is wounded, so this is actually a lot of work for her. What we got? We got Brigade. Brigade. Go. We got Green Arrow. Green Arrow. See, before Katniss Everdeen, there was Green Arrow. Before Hipster Beards, Green Arrow. See, he was the original cool guy. Before Assassin's Creed, Green Arrow. Before Green Arrow, other archers. The Max, number 2. Actually, I have number 1, but I don't have number 2. It's just amazing to me. It was only like a 6-part series. What's up? Black and White, which
Thank
is
you.
clearly...
Green Arrow even
Hold on.
preceded Marvel's Hawkeye.
True. Black and White, clearly false advertising. Black and White again. Again, false advertising. Still with the false advertising. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're hitting the home runs here. Creepy. Finally. Actually, I didn't know this was a thing. I mean, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know it was a new thing. Look at the artwork on this little dude down there. Look at that. Bring that closer. Look at him. Look at him. He's all like, hey man, hey, what's going on? Hey, the guy opening the door. He's like, hey, did you see my little minion that's gonna eat your face? And it's like, yes, he hasn't eaten tonight. Oh, cool. Dinner's here. You know when you get DoorDash, he eats the person who's dashing through the doors. There you go. Just saying. That is flipping cool. I love the artwork. And Nosferatu. 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 Wouldn't it be Nosferatu? No, it's Nas. I'm calling him Nas, like the rapper. This is the gothic version of rappers. Nosferatu. What's up? And okay, I'm not. I cannot believe there's a comic called Lord Pum'Kin. There is a Lord Pum'Kin comic. It's part of the Ultraverse. Why am I not in this? Like, what are you doing back there? I should have had my own comic. But well, I do have a comic. I do. Where's our comic?
Oh, you're gonna advertise?
No, there's a comic over there.
You're gonna advertise?
I'm not advertising. I'm making a comparison. I'm just saying, I have a comic. Ow, God, I got a paper cut too. Oh my God, you'd like punch. Ow! You got a metal ring! My God, that was like when you went to pet the shark in the aquarium, and that's why it was like trying to kill us. Oh God. Ah. Okay. No, we'll bring out Pumpkin Lord again.
Huh?
Lord Pum'Kin. Yeah, Lord Pum'Kin. Okay. People know what it looks like, okay? Why did I bring this out again?
I don't know.
It's cool. I was complaining I didn't have a comic, but I did. I forgot. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's so much stuff here. Okay, that can go. This can go. That can go. It's on Amazon. People know. Go. Yeah. Shameless self-promotion. All right, so we got Zon Lord. We got who's next? Are you ready for that? Or do you need a break?
No, I could do that.
You could do.
I need to clear off.
All right, there's boxes over there. You see those 2 empty boxes?
Yes.
Though that's where you can do it. All right. Let me get back to chat while you do that. Okay. Hold on.
You say things.
I say things. I'm gonna say things. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, this is all combobulated. All right. No. Dawn's got to, organize things now. Hey, you.
Huh?
Would someone please red card Dawn? Clearly unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct.
What?
You've been beating me up. Foul.
I need a sip of water.
Foul. Do I get a 3-point shot now? What do they call that? Foul shot? What do they call that? In basketball, when you get a foul, what's that called? 2-point? 3-point? What is it? I'll have to pick it up. What? Didn't know about the comic. Would be nice if it was advertised. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I figured people knew. Why don't people... All right, whatever. Free throw. That's what it's called. Wow. No, it's not a penalty kick. That much I know. I'm not good at penalty shots for hockey. We're talking basketball. Free throw. There you go. Wouldn't that be funny, though? Imagine if I was
You
that
got
bad at
cookie.
sports. What?
27 months woot and yes, Lord Pumpkin. Guy.
Lord Pumpkin. Dot, 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 dot,
I
dot,
squish you.
guy.
Squishy squish. Red card is football, soccer. She gets ejected at that point.
Mucho gracias.
Hey,
I did not know you had a comic book. If I did, I would have owned it already.
see, why do we... doesn't it... Maybe... Is it... hold on. No, we're not... All right, okay. No, here's the thing. All right, no, I guess leave it there for a while. Good job.
Money
How
for
do
a
people...
coffee.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Mods, where you let us know.
There. No, but here's the thing. Like, what do I do to advertise? No, because apparently people didn't know. This came out in 2016.
You know
So
how you advertise? You talk about it during your stream.
But we're talking about other stuff. Well, we were talking about all sorts of
You
things.
have a little pop-up happen like right about here in a little square.
Oh. How about I do that?
Shows maybe randomly a DVD
Maybe up there.
or a shirt.
Can we put it up there?
Thank you for the sub.
Put it up there.
Happy 500.
Over there.
Crazy K, thank you. No, maybe that's an idea.
Have little pop-ups.
Because then I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, and it shows a random shirt or a random DVD or a random CD.
This support will
or a
undoubtedly be
random
used for
physical
snacks.
book
Merch
that you
links in
have.
bio.
Oh, see? They knew about it on Patreon. Learn to self-promote, you goober. I'm trying. That's coming up. Oh,
90?
go-
I found out about your comic when you freshly posted it as a Patreon bonus a couple months back.
Oh, well, that's
First
the other
I've
thing.
heard
We
of the PG comic, though I know there's a bunch of foamy ones.
Te adoro.
there are. Yeah.
Learn to self-promote. Yeah, goober.
I'm trying. Rock.
Then why don't you be into advertisement now?
I kind of did. It was in the background. Maybe we should just do product placement. Maybe that's a lot easier.
Make your own commercials. Make fun.
You are all beta
commercials for your
testers.
own things.
And do the occasional YouTube videos of pills telling all the things.
Oh, that could be a thing.
Make fake commercials of Pillsy advertising your stuff.
Ah.
And you play it while you're streaming.
Oh, but that's work too. I want zero work. Okay? That's my thing.
Where's Wild Hunt?
Wild Hunt?
Wild Hunt.
Wild Hunt. Neck Punch. Thank you. Zonlord. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we're getting to the box that will keep me
Hello.
awake.
My husband showed me your stream and I loved your humor. Had to follow.
Lily! Thank you for following. Appreciate. New people. Hey. All right, we got to set up for the box, which shall not let me sleep anymore. Dun, 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 dun.
Things are happening. We'll be right back. Things are happening. Things are happening. There we go.
Ha! Yeah! All right. What we got here?
Thank you.
You just threw it out
Don,
there.
please stop hurting yourself and PG, we need you health and happy.
Yeah, we're trying to health happy right now. Look, we got, we got doodles.
What? What did I do? Oh, there's another side.
There's another side. See? Look, the test run thing, the pumpkin guy. Look, good doodles. There's two sides. I showed you this earlier. They went through
I
trouble.
didn't finish my coffee yet.
I haven't actually had a sip of my coffee yet. Holy bleep. Wow. Okay, we got doodles. So look. We got this one. What's it say?
I can't read it from here.
It says Dawn, what's for dinner? And you say,
Lobster rolls.
see, there you go. See, live action comics.
What does that say? This is a test gift from Wild Hunt Odin. May it reach its
Boop.
destination.
Bop.
Pumpkin Dice Tummy.
Veep.
Coffee break.
Coffee break. All right, go. Thank you. And now, let us find all the things that shall end up in my belly. In my belly.
Just don't go in your belly.
Oh, yeah. All right. No, we're breaking this out the next time. Hey, we now have a Festivus celebration kit, which I did not know existed, but I'm glad we have it now. Because literally that's what I'm doing next year. After 2020, I am done with the holidays. I'm moving on to Festivus. I'm not doing the wrestling thing, though. But I will air my grievances. Oh, I got a list. It's going to be fun. I want direction. There better be directions. All right, take it to Festivus. Put that in the holiday section. Just so we know where it is. Yes. It's a Festivus. Crazy Kids got that. See, we could celebrate Festivus and just complain about stuff. Tuna! Which is pretty interesting considering I don't eat fish and I don't like spicy, but you do.
I do. I like fish. I like spicy. I'm a happy person. I have tuna. I'll take it.
I'm making sure it doesn't eviscerate my jugular as you move it out off screen. No, that's not funny. Those packets are sharp. What is that? Oh, this is mine. Hey, it's Rainbow Ice Cream Gourmet Gum. There's a Rainbow Ice. Project 7. Dun, 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 dun. I have actually had this gum one other time in my life. It is very good. It is very good. Save that. I want it after the stream. And hold that thought. I need coffee. Or water.
I'm glad you get to have liquids.
All right, find the other thing.
I'm doing another thing.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right. We got... Go. Himalayan salt. It's not just regular salt. It's salt from the Himalayas.
It's fancy salt from monks.
No, it's not from monks.
Don't they live in the Himalayas? I don't know.
I don't... Do monks live in it? No. What do you think? They're making salt? Maybe they are. Is this from monks? I don't know. Himalayan salt actually has no health benefits than regular salt, but it's pink. It benefits me visually, okay?
Thank you. Fancy, fancy salt.
Ow. Why every time your hand comes on the screen, it's like you got to knock me in the head with it?
All right, I got a non-food.
It's like
You can't
payback.
You can't eat this.
Oh, I could. Papermate! Hey, Ink Joy
Thank you.
Joe!
Has no radiations in the
Papermate!
salt.
Has no radiation in the salt. What? Has no radiations in the salt? Why does salt have radiation in it? Why are we eating radiated salt? That's a thing? I put salt on everything! Oh my God. No wonder
Look
why
at
I'm
those
angry
lips.
like Bruce Banner.
Please do not
Jeez.
dent the pumpkin.
I know. I think I'm pretty dented right now.
A
In the
human
back of my
did a
head.
thing. Monks are known to make salt alcohol and other foods including coffee beans,
Yes.
and the salt recipe for human salt came from a monk monastery.
Wait, human salt? There's human salt. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I want to eat that. Okay, get pens. Go. Pens! Thank you.
Stealing these. 'Cause
Oh, you can have one.
No, the gel pens are really awesome.
I know they're really awesome. That's why you can have one and I get two because I'm the doodler. All right. Because this has been mentioned numerous times because we... What is that? What do you think?
Pop-Tart is here, boss.
Pop-Tart. Oh, Pop-Tart's here. Hey! Pop-Tart Kitty. Good morning. What's up? No. No. We got the doodle. They're here. So we're going to do this. Hey, we got your doodle. We're going to show it right after this. All right? We got a box to go through. Boxes. All right. Hot cocoa. We can put a little bit in our coffee. Apparently, that's how you get mocha. A mocha coffee. Or you could just have hot cocoa. Whoa, God. That almost hit my head.
Well, you better back up then.
Well, you got to be more spatial awareness. Smoke cats, thank you. That was a typo. Sorry, a little bit of radiation. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, just hold it there. All right, there we go. We got Mandarin teriyaki sauce for. I'm just going to use it on nuggets because I can't cook. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. Nuggets. This is going to roll
For the
off.
pizza
This is going to
fun.
roll off. It's going to.
The salt is hit with radiation to make it white.
Yeah, the salt is hit with radiation. Why would they radiate salt?
Well, it's different flavors.
Oh God, there's different flavors. Well, just bring out one.
Caramel, caramel,
No, all right. Tell me the three flavors, and we'll bring out one.
caramel, vanilla, and dark blend.
All right. Well, then give me one to show. Okay, we got caramel, vanilla, and dark blend of Coca-Cola coffee. I have not had soda in forever, but I will have a sip of this because it's coffee, so it doesn't count. There's a loophole. There's a coffee loophole. Where you got my coffee?
Stealing it.
No, you got to put that in the fridge.
I will.
All right.
It's cold. It's been outside.
I know it's been outside. It's cold. It's cold now, actually. I could probably pop that open and drink it. All right. And keeping on the coffee theme, Lavazza. Oh, God, it's going to roll off the screen. Let's go. Stay. Stay. All right. Lavazza. Why are we on a tilt here? I feel like everything's going to just flip. All right, we got Lavazza coffee. This is Cafe Espresso. Don't use too much of it or we're all going to die. Thank you. No, the rolly things are not good. I feel like they're going to always fall off.
Stay classy.
Why
All
are
right.
not level?
I don't know why I'm not level. I'm always a little crooked. Don Francisco. Hey, that is a name you can trust. You trust anybody in this world when it comes to coffee. It's the Don
Mummies
Francisco
for the
there.
bunnies.
All right?
Thank you.
Cocoa mix and chocolate syrup are good for making mocha. Also, you can make a cheap caramel macchiato with caramel syrup. I buy Hershey's.
Give me, where'd that sticker go?
Sticker.
That's all right.
Goth Rider coffee, have you tried it yet?
Not yet. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for this blue tape. Get the blue tape out of there.
Yes.
All right. Rip off a piece.
How big?
About square. This is. I have to do this just because that's the way I am. Give me a second. It's gonna be
Money for a
little bit bigger
coffee.
than that.
Thank you.
Pum'Kin guy is a don, don't get people whacked, okay, it's a crime.
Like this. It'd be a lot
Are you criticizing my tape dispenser?
No, that's not it.
No, I need that. Give me that. That would have been fine. All right, that'll be good. And we're working on this.
There you go.
Get it on. give me that. Okay. Okay. No, just because I have to be cynical and obnoxious about this, give me a second. We have this unnamed brand of
You get
coffee
that
here,
cookie.
so it's probably okay coffee, but I don't know. The brand name got covered up for some reason.
Why are you doing that?
Brand name got covered up for some reason. I don't know. It's very strange, but I'm looking forward to see what that mysterious flavor is from.
Why that?
It's a running gag, dude. Where you been? Yeah. Remember small, medium, large cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promote.
Not them. They make enough money.
You have not them.
What?
Cartoon.
Te adoro.
I just said.
Very bad graphic.
But did you tell them that you have on YouTube?
No,
Turn on
that-
your damn YouTube.
They know Wilkins is better coffee. Somebody said Wilkins is better
Well,
coffee.
they didn't know you had a comic book, so why don't you tell them, hey, I have a YouTube channel.
Oh,
Please visit my YouTube
No,
channel.
because we're talking about coffee here. Okay, what's the other coffee? I don't mind. This one's all right. I don't have to cover up the logo on there.
I like their coffee.
Yeah,
Welcome
McAfee.
to
They also
our
make
band of
antivirus
misfits.
software, so that's pretty good. And apparently they make coffee. So apparently you can guard your computer from viruses and have a cup of coffee at the same time. They should give you a coupon for the McAfee.
Thank you.
You're going to add on caffeine. My loot crate also has a couple pounds of coffee.
Oh, God.
Keep it classy.
Your screen is bad, can't see you.
What? Your screen is bad. I can't see you. What? My screen's all right.
Am I getting the other box?
No. Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
That was it? Oh, everything in there.
Yeah.
Okay, no. The other one's good. You're good. You're wounded. Go rest.
The other person here?
No. Zombie Snow White's not here, and that's a whole box. That's going to be a whole thing. Psychora, hi. And we got one more thing. Hold on.
What we do?
Yeah, Pop-Tart Kitty's here.
Oh!
Pop-Tart Kitty sent us a doodle. And look, it's Dawn's first fan art. Look.
Right there.
Look. The finger. It's right there. Look, we got the heart. We got me. I kind of look the
Trying to
best.
mimic me pointing.
You're trying to mimic? Do not mimic art. Art mimics you.
Point.
We got Josie back there. We got the angry squirrels. We got Begley. We got Pilsy.
Poke.
What? No, you don't poke her there. This is no, not me. What are you doing?
Poke.
No, get at. No, don't do that. Stop.
Art imitates life.
Yeah, and you look how that art is. It's very still and not touching me. You see that? You see the distance? Why don't you imitate that? Okay. Okay, good. See, this is my safe space. So look at that. Let's do a real life reenactment. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I'm like this, right? I got to fix my clothes. Hold on. Okay, all right. Hey! God, this chair. Okay, I almost died. Let's see. Like that? No, but see, you're more by the armpit. See?
Well, then I'm off screen. You have to be taller.
I have to be taller. Wow. Wow. Heightest much. Wow. All right, let's just...
Apparently, my finger is enormous in that because you look how small you are.
Wow! You say I'm short and then you call me small. Anything else? Any other derogatory comments? No! Oh! Oh! You're so strong! Oh! Why do you have man hands?
Thank you.
You almost died twice today.
Ah! Well, stop doing that. Well, be careful, Spider. Pop-Tart Kitty, thank you. I appreciate.
And look, it's foamy. Would you also have cartoons for on YouTube?
Okay, look, everybody who's here knows about the squirrel,
And
okay?
look, there's another character that you have a podcast for on everywhere.
On everywhere? That's your...
Everywhere.
Now available on everywhere. Yeah, except the one you use, right? What do you use?
That's a tip jar that people can give you money.
No,
so
that's
we
not...
can pay the electric bill.
No, see, that's weird. You just
It's
made this
called
weird.
forced perspective. The closer her finger is to the screen, the more accurate it could be.
See? Forced perspective. You're forcing it.
Sorry, batteries not included.
So since Dawn's finger is now an Official cast member, does that mean she's a boss like Master Hand in Smash?
There you go. Thank you, Pop-Tart Kitty, Zon Lord, Wild Hunt Odin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Neck Punch, thank you. I appreciate. Go, go. Ow. You just had to slap me one more time, right? All right. You gotta go rest now. You've been up moving things.
Play a game.
You're gonna go play a game. Hold
I
on.
don't know what to play next.
Well, why don't you ask chat?
Chat, what do I play? I was checking out a game called Y2K that's on Game Pass Ultimate on PC, and I play a bartender.
No, that's what?
So I make drinks.
Wait, what game is that?
Y2K.
Not
Y Roman numeral
V.
2K. It's free on Xbox
What?
Game Pass Ultimate.
Wait, isn't that
PC.
the space bartender thing?
It's it's cyberpunk.
Dirty,
bartender.
dirty.
Kingdom Come is pretty cool.
Kingdom Come. You have that on your list, right?
I think I
You are all
started
beta
that and
testers.
Nightmare 1 and 2.
Okay, how about games we own? Don't be throwing out games like that. That's like, hey, why don't you play the original Pokemon Red? We don't have that. No, but what?
Oh, is that it? That is it.
Yeah.
Valhalla. That's it. Sorry, I tried Y2K as well. I mixed up the names.
What's Y2K?
Outside
I don't know,
Ziki.
some other.
Little Nightmare 1 and 2.
But the VA11.
Yeah, Valhalla. Yeah, that's what I thought you were playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Love
I'm
Kill
I tried Y2K as well.
gonna say VA11 Hall A. That's what it's called.
Valhalla. It's a cyberpunk.
I know.
Mucho gracias.
I know. People like it.
Dawn needs a small PG punching bag to keep the poke finger strong.
Yeah, come on. Thank you, Foldania, Spider, Wild Hunt Odin. Again, thank you. Cronus, thank you. No, everybody that I missed during the gift openings, I'm sorry, but I appreciate. We appreciate. That's where you say, I appreciate.
I appreciate too.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Am I annoying?
No, I'm just saying you're
I
just...
feel like I'm annoying because I sound like I'm annoying because I have to yell all the time. I'm really not this annoying. In real life.
Okay.
I just
Good
sound
day
that
to
way 'cause I have
PG,
yell 'cause I don't
Dawn,
have a microphone.
Pauline, and chat. Been lurking today while I work on projects, but
Dancing
here's
Lizzie.
some bits for Dawn.
Bits for Dawn.
I'm not quite so shrill in real
Oh, yeah. Dawn wants you to know that she's not shrill in real life. She just has to yell because we don't have a 2 microphone set up because when we did, I echoed a lot.
And you sounded like...
I was like, hey, Dawn, what's going on? You know, it was really annoying.
We're announcing in a stadium.
Today. You got some cool gifts. Yeah, it got a little weird. Cheryl Sakura, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I tried to resub to you this morning, and it literally said you got to wait 3 hours. I'm so angry. That's where my Prime sub goes. I'm just saying. Prime sub. What's up? S-Pac, what's up?
Keep it classy.
Subscriber.
I'm
You know,
happy
who am I
it
kidding?
reached
What do you
its
mean?
destination.
I'm happy it reached its destination. Me too.
I'm
What?
the guest star.
Guest star.
It's like in the show where he says also featuring.
Also featuring special guest appearance by Dawn. Yeah, hey, you came up, derpy guy behind you came up with a
Thank
little
you.
logo for a
We
stream.
love Dawn.
We love Dawn. See, Cronus loves Dawn.
Thank you.
Yay. Now we got a little doodle for your stream. I don't know if it's gonna work.
We'll see.
You got
Welcome to
final
our merry band
approval.
of misfits.
Lily, thank you for the sub. Cronus,
Do you
thank you.
remind people about Amazon subs?
No, I don't.
Why don't
I
you
just
tell
assume
them
they know.
now?
Amazon Prime sub, use it. There you go.
And if not for him,
Then whoever else. Why are you judging me? Look at
A
that.
human did a thing.
Yeah.
I am not late. I was just waiting for Dawn.
Oh, yeah. Not late. I was just waiting for Dawn.
Money
Well,
for a coffee.
go.
Thank you. Talk about Dawn rings she has on.
What? Talk about Dawn's rings.
You
What about
have
your
chosen
rings?
wisely. Almost half a year. Millions of thanks for the
Yes.
tip on Prime subs.
Dancing Lizzie, thank you. Appreciate. What about your rings?
oh, because when I was doing the things,
Yeah.
they're silvers. Silver
They're silver rings. Because we got to keep the werewolves at bay, just in case. No, you.
The robot
Dude,
uprising is
no,
near.
not vampires.
Dawn gets streaming to get affiliate.
Oh, that's a
Crack
cross?
the whip
Yeah, it's a
PG.
cross.
Wow. I didn't even know that. It's so bendy.
It's old. It like belonged to my great great aunt.
Great aunt. Wow. That's great.
So it's like from long time ago.
Long time.
Like look, Jesus like is all worn down. Like you can't even see him anymore.
Yeah.
And I have another ring in front of it because it was too loose. So I didn't want it to fall off, so I put another ring near it.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Every time I see like the cross on a ring, it's like got this plastic man kind of aspect to it where it's everyone's bent really weird. And it's just strange to me. But
Right
there you
now
go.
it looks, what's that art style that you would call it? But I'm sure he had actually a full body at one point.
Yeah.
It just got worn down.
Yes, I'm sure Jesus did have a full body at one point.
No, I'm
What?
saying it looks very abstract right
Oh,
now.
yeah, it's
because-
abstract.
Because he's missing like details.
Yeah, I guess.
Stop touching things.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a helmet and industrial roll of bubble wrap to keep you safe, Dawn.
Hey, there you go. You're getting a helmet and bubble wrap.
Huh?
Henry Cavill is making a Mass Effect movie. Get out of here. For what? Why? Mass Effect shouldn't be a movie. That should be a series. What are you going to squish everything into one? Get out of here. I want confirmation.
Well, you can make it a trilogy because the games were a trilogy.
Yeah, but the games were like 30 hours apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's condense all that into like 2-hour movie with Hollywood. Yeah, that'll be great.
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Dawn, did you know
replay
bubble
the
wrap is intentionally made in what was originally supposed to be used as textured wallpaper?
Yes, you said that. Somebody said that. Was that you or somebody else? Who said that earlier? BioWare is bad now. Oh, they messed up one game. Give them a shot, you know. Any video game is prime for a movie. Wait until the Bioshock or Borderlands movie. Yeah, Borderlands movie is moving forward, and Jack Black is doing the vocals for Claptrap for some reason.
I should play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Either
Do that.
Okay. I could play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or I could play Yakuza before it comes off Game Pass.
Oh, I would do that because that's time limit.
So I should start the next.
I would say Yakuza. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you loved Yakuza
Me,
Zero.
but Dawn was not here. I figured she might want to know that if she was wrapped in bubble wrap, she was actually wrapped in wallpaper.
I don't like wallpaper. I feel like it's very not good. It's hard to get off too. In my day, Claptrap was Donkey Kong's enemy. What? No, but they should have gotten a voice actor who does Claptrap for the game to actually be the voice actor for the movie. I don't know why they need star power for that role.
Did you tell people the wonder that is blue tape?
I am not so bored that I
You're
got to
not
talk about
crazy,
blue tape.
just different.
Blue tape is awesome.
Hold on, we got Ghost Girl gifted 5 subs. Hey,
Oh,
you got
Thank
subs.
you.
You got sub. People got subs. There's a lot of names.
Pop Punk. Wait, let me try and pronounce them. Pop Punk, Endemondia, Heels Bad Bro,
Heels bad, bro.
Salted Salamander Soup,
Salted salamander soup.
Thank
Malice
you.
Soloris. Did I say them all right?
Yeah, okay, you did, yes.
And the person who gave it is Ghost_Girl62. Thank you. Ghost Girl. See, I'm an announcer.
Soporte de calabaza.
Okay, this is what you have to look
Gracias.
forward to when she starts
With
streaming.
55
I'm just letting you
subs,
know.
445
So when
to
she's
go.
like, DFND pop punk. Yeah, what? Yeah, why are you showing me blue tape? What is,
Put it on your head.
no, what is happening? That's just so random.
It's alright.
Is it?
Hopefully by the end of the day I will be past 4th of July, and for those of you who don't know what 4th of July is, it is a mountain on I-90-94 in Idaho, and no, I'm not the ho LOL.
What?
For the pizza fund.
Wow.
What about Ghost in Tsunami? Did you play it?
Ghost in Tsunami? You mean Ghost of Tsushima?
Doopy doopy do
Dawn, are you planning on doing something devious to PG later with the tape?
No, we're not. I'm not being taped down here. No, Ghost of Tsunami would just be like, just a whirlwind of ghosts. No, Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima?
That's
Tsushima?
the PlayStation game?
I thought that was the name of a Flaming Lip song.
Oh, I do have PlayStation games I gotta play.
You do have PlayStation games. You're all about Game Pass right now. It's like you forgot about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you play PlayStation before.
But those won't go away. Game Pass games may.
That's true. That's right. We need you two together. Perfect opposites. Perfect opposite, huh? Yeah. Otto. The tape. What? Why? Why? Come on, go over there. Play with them. What do you?
High five. High five.
Elbow. Pandemic. All right, cool. Okay. Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima? I'm going to say sushi ghosts. Let's see. Where did I leave off?
I'm gonna go now.
All right, yeah, you go sit because you're messing up your abdominals.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hurt her abdominal muscle.
Abdominable.
Abdominal.
Abdominal.
Abdominal snowman.
it's just a pack of muscles.
Yeah, dude, the dude was ripped. No, that's why they tried to call him that, but then it got lost in translation as history went. But dude's
Lobster
ripped, man.
rolls.
What's up?
One of the funniest streams, a close second to Josie Identity Crisis.
Josie Identity Crisis. Rock.
Just a little something for my favorite content creator,
you.
the only one I watch. When I become a CPA,
Hey.
I'll make sure to come back and give lots more.
What's a CPA? What's a CPA?
Certified public accountant.
That's right. We just had to talk to one recently to do our taxes. Why do I not know that? I wanted to say certified person at large or something.
Certified personal assistant.
Acrobat. Certifiably perfect acrobat. You get paperwork for it.
Certified pumpkin assistant.
How about cool punk associate?
Oh.
There you go. Copy paste article. CPA. That's pretty good. I like that. Nah, taxes are important. Let's see. Certified picks. What? Oh, pardon. Take care of yourself. Yeah, take care of yourself. Go lay down or whatever you do with your games.
Okay.
Gaming therapy. I
Alright.
appreciate your help
Okay.
and thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Be careful. Get something to
I'm gonna
drink.
eat moon pies now.
Oh, God. Save one for me.
No.
She flat out said no. She's just going to eat all the moon pies. Save me a moon pie. And she's gone. There's going to be no moon pies. I'm going to walk out there and be like, I ate them all. There's just going to be wrappers all over
classy.
her. What's up?
Yo, PG is perfect English, still perfect English if spoken with an accent. Also, that couch must be really big given Pauline's size.
It is a big
This human
couch.
is not
It's like a
terrible.
4-person couch.
Jonathan Streamlabs is now claiming a minimum tip of $2, so it's not allowing me to tip 1.23.
Wait, what? Why would they do that? Why would that be a minimum? I have my minimum set to 0. Like, you should be able to give me a penny. Really? Streamlabs! All right, well, I guess cash is right out then. Wow. Wow, wait, why? All right, I got to fix that later. Don't worry about it, Catman. Spock. Everybody. I know. Evie! Evie, what's up? How's it going? No, is that a new thing? Because I didn't touch nothing. I didn't touch nothing, see? Actually, I could go check that now. I could. Whatever. Nah. Wow. Where did I leave off? What happened? Certified... What? Certified pickle assassins. Dun, dun, dun. No moon pie for me. Come on, dude. I haven't had moon pies in forever. They're so good and tasty. Another news, Mr. Forteller has escaped. Oh, come on. Small, medium, at large here. I've heard that one.
No me gusta estúpidos.
Go.
PG walks out after stream to find Dawn in a lump on the couch buried in wrappers and chocolate smeared all over her face.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. We got our chocolate-covered cherries for, like, Valentine's Day, and they were just all gone in, like, minutes. It's like a Tasmanian devil, just, kind of thing. Little clumsy. What do you mean you want food? Go get food. Are you gonna be streaming later? Because if you're gonna want food then. Food. You need your food. Go get your food. Where are you? It's Sunday. Aren't you at home? You gotta have a food in your house somewhere, right? Oh, you want like fun food. So you want to go to like a food place. I see. Marvel Comics is bringing the Alien and Predator franchise into the Marvel Comics universe because it doesn't need to be. Why? That's stupid. See, no, because everyone's been talking about Marvel Cinematic everything, and I've already kind of stepped back from that. Kind of like back in the day when I was all up into Marvel Comics, I would just stick with X-Men, and then occasionally when they would have like crossovers or whatever, I would get the other ones. But hey, I was a kid. I couldn't buy everything. Much like now, I can't get into everything. Carnivorous what? Who wants that? No. It's official. What director Adam Weingart reveals there will be one winner in Godzilla vs. Kong. Yeah. No. Here's the thing. Let's go.
Evie is in Texas. The freeze has made food scarce. Pum'Kin guy.
What do you mean it made it scarce? Food exists. It's Texas. Doesn't everybody hunt? Or is that a myth? I don't know. Dude, I don't know. X-Men and Spider-Man. 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 I know Spider-Man. Even, let's see. Thank you. What?
Speaking of vampires.
Speaking of vampires? Why'd you just pop? You just literally, we were talking about food in Texas, and you just said, speaking of
Dinero por
vampires.
café.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Welcome to Texas. Here's your complimentary gun and cow.
Yeah, right. What?
Stay
Thank you.
classy.
Myth take on your part. PG.
Is it true they
Okay.
canceled Vampire Masquerade?
I don't think they canceled Vampire Masquerade, did they? No, I thought the creative team decided to leave, or they got fired. What happened? What's going on with Vampire Masquerade? Tell me words. Thanks for the follow. Go.
Can I eat a moon pie?
If you must, if you...
I'm eating one right now. with my phone.
Live on stream.
Live on stream.
Moon
I'm
pie.
eating a moon pie.
That's going to be like weird ASMR. Don't do that. Okay. What's up? I wonder how the blizzard affected
I
the
give you
Alamo.
car keys.
Not the draft house.
Speaking of random interruption in playing Hades, surprisingly addicting, or not so surprising.
I know people like it. Yeah.
Texas folk freaked out and bought everything off the shelves when the winter weather came through and then everything flooded and got ruined. I think there should just be a national building code and say the worst part of the nation for everything is how you should build your houses.
Boo.
Hold on. Everything's
Grocery
insulated.
stores
Hold
that
on.
were without power for too long also threw out the food instead of donating to hungry people it before it went bad.
There you go. The Alaska equals ridiculous installation in southern Florida and Hawaii. Okay.
They're smaller than I thought they were.
Well, they're like the mini guys.
And
That's
there's
cool.
Social media stuff all on them.
Why is there social media on moon pies? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Social media, hashtag moon pie. Why would you do that? Do I really need to be social about moon pies? Is that a thing?
Stay classy.
Yeah.
It started to warm up here. A person can now think about looking out the window without getting frostbite of the eyes.
Hey, nice. There you go. I know, hey, Texas ain't used to the cold, so I'm glad it's over down there. So, they still got to fix things. Hey, you know what? if you think about it, if you're in
Because
Texas, hold
Sheldon
that thought.
Cooper's nickname was the Moon Pie Play Big Bang and Young Sheldon.
Really? I didn't remember that. Thank you. No, but hey, the good thing that might come out of this is that Texas will have to reevaluate their power grids now. So you know what? You might get some infrastructure there. Where are you going?
I got crumbs.
Where did you get crumbs? Oh God, they're everywhere. Oh, there's moon pie crumbs all over the place. Oh my God. They're gonna be stuck in keyboards for months.
I'll fix it.
Yeah, you'll fix it. You literally shouted that while crumbs were spitting out of your mouth. Oh, God.
Stop touching things.
Vampire Bloodlines 2. They fired the whole team and now are trying to find a new team.
Oh,
But
God.
they said they are keeping the foundation from the old team so they will not be starting over from scratch.
Oh, that's good.
I also think there should be a national car inspection, so let's say you and Don want to buy a brand new car or a used car from New Jersey, and I know who wants a car from New Jersey, but you wouldn't have to get it re-inspected when you brought it back to Connecticut.
No me
Oh,
gusta
that'd be good.
estúpidos.
Yeah.
SMR of Don eating snacks. Welcome back to Sugar Coma.
Yeah.
Today I'm eating Shanaki snacks.
Snacky
Poop.
snacks.
Pop.
It actually
Beep.
says made with
Not
real
moon pie crumbs, moon dust.
That's true. Hey,
fake stuff.
that's good. That's a good point. Hey,
What?
hey, moon pie crumbs. It's moon dust. Yeah, can you vacuum up the rest of the moon dust, please? Did you get it all?
Yeah.
Oh, well, technically that's your table. I don't care. All right. Okay.
I could use a brand new microfiber cloth.
Ooh, a microfiber
We
cloth.
just discovered.
No, but then you're going to get chocolate all over it.
We just discovered microfiber cloths. Like we're like behind the.
Yeah, we had to clean a thing, and you got like microfiber cloth, and she's super excited. They pick up dust really well. We had no idea. We were using like paper towel and sprays, like an idiot. But there you go, microfiber. Good for dry dust. There is no car inspection in my state at all. What? You just drive cars randomly, and it could be like exploding while you're driving them, and it's okay? Have a good joke. Oh, God. That's too long. If it's too long, then don't post it. Sorry, repost. Chat going so fast. Should we send you moon pies, or would the lovely Dawn eat? Yeah. We just got moon pies. Please. Wait till you see what... No, because Zombie Snow White sent us a box of treats, too. It will be months before we get through all this. And I'm really bad with food.
Does chat think that you don't have food? Because we always get sent food.
I think so. What is that? Well, hey, maybe the partially Italian, and you know how Italians think. It's like food equals love, you know? Manja.
Manja.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know, people love us. And it shows.
That was good.
What?
I like the moon pie.
It was good. What about Bruce Campbell? What did he do? Is he doing something? What? No, not Campbell's soup. Bruce Campbell. Evil Dead. You just had a moon pie. Now you want food? What is... All right, now she's leaving. There you go. She's literally just popped in to take a moon pie and left. Okay. Yeah, she's gone. All right.
Do you guys eat a lot of cereal? Because I'm being cereal here. I pick up from Post on regular intervals and I get free bags/boxes of cereal. Just tell me what you'd like and I'll try and grab you the biggest one I can.
Appreciated, but we don't actually eat a lot of cereal. If I do, it's like dry. I'll like a handful of like Cheerios or something and get back to work. Not a big cereal person.
Junk food, the gateway drug to the munchies.
Yeah, everything. And you ever notice when you eat junk food, you just want more of it? It's very addictive. It is. I'm just saying. Junk food. Yeah. With Anthem 2.0 officially dead, when do you expect EA to finally pull the plug on Anthem 1.0? Probably really soon. I can't imagine EA being like, yeah, let's keep the EA servers on for these 6 people. You know? It's going to be crazy. A lot of work went into that game. It's just, unfortunately, none of it was good. Lily, what's up? It was fun watching. I will catch you later. Enjoy the moon pies. Much love. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here and popping in. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Oh, you got news about music and stuff. You posted it on Facebook, but I gotta let people know. There's a bunch of albums coming out on the Spotifys and stuff. Don't get super excited. You basically gave an app to the squirrel and let him just poke at it. So, EA sucks. It's really lame. It's lame, man. EA is lame. According to popular opinion by SPAC here. What? I don't know. EA's. All right. What games have EA have done that? Oh, speaking of games, yo, is Beyond Good and Evil like vaporware at this point? Like, I have not heard bleep from that game. Where is this? Wasn't that Ubisoft? Hey, Ubisoft. Where are you? EA Sports, it's in the game. No, it's EA Sports. It was in the game, but we separated it as DLC, so now you got to pay more for it. Beyond Good and Evil is Ubisoft. All right, it is Ubisoft. So where is it? They were supposed to make 2.
When is Stubs the Zombie coming out?
Stubs the Zombie is coming out, I think, the 18th of March. I think. But I saw the trailer for it. It looks like they spiffied it up a little bit, but they didn't mess with it too much. So that's good. Yeah. Thank you. I haven't heard that game in a long time. They were supposed to make another one, Beyond Good and Evil 2, but I haven't heard anything since they mentioned it. There's a good series on YouTube called What Happened. It goes through games that went through development, hell, and were poorly received. That's one on Anthem. That's mismanagement of the game. Yeah. No, I mean, that's actually interesting. When you get into the back workings of how games are made and stuff, it's just like, what is going on here? It seems way too complex. Get a new Oddworld. Yes.
EA, it used to be in the game, but please buy the rest of this message.
Right? Pretty much. Yeah. We'll be getting a new Oddworld before Beyond Good and Evil. That's what I'm saying. There's another Oddworld coming out, like, real soon, too. That's one of the only games I ever completed from start to finish. That was a fun game back in the day. Happy 530 continuous spooky rain. You're amazing. Pop-Tart Kitty, thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you for the artwork. Hey, hey, we got frames for these things. We got frames. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Anthem 2 was canceled when they couldn't get the rights to that Good Charlotte song. Are you kidding me? I don't think that's how that worked. That and Dark Watch. Ubisoft versus what? Really? Moon Pies got electrolytes. Pumpkin Craze. What? Moon Pies?
Thank you.
They're making a sequel to District
Hope
9.
you enjoy the rest of your day. Got schoolwork.
Thank you, Nico Senpai. Be well. Stay safe. No, District 9. If you ever remember that old movie, they're making another movie. They're working on a script right now. As far as indie movies go, that was one of the better ones that came out of the, I think it was early 2000s, I think. I don't know when that movie came out, but that was an excellent movie. I love that movie. What? They're calling it District 10? Wow. Way to just, yeah. Well, I guess they couldn't call it District 9.2, right? Amazon Music, what about it? I think you can still download the original game from the PlayStation Store. Yeah, there's a kind of a remaster of Beyond Good and Evil on Steam. I think it's available on Xbox, which is where we have it.
District 9 was a very unique movie, snuck under a lot of radars.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't appreciate it until after the fact.
What is your favorite movie series based off a book?
Jeez. There's a lot of... You know what? I'm going to say Jaws. Jaws and then Jurassic Park, which a lot of people don't realize were books beforehand. But I didn't read the books, so, just it's out there. Hey, even Apocalypse Now was based on the books. They were, yeah. Jaws. It's a good movie. Jurassic Park, the book, didn't have a good theme song.
Spooky scary skeletons. Goo.
District 10 50 Shades of Prawn.
Ah. Oh, speaking
For the
of,
Pizza Fund.
hold on.
What happened to District 1 through 8?
They don't talk about those. Shh. Martha Stewart Bacon Bonanza. What? Is Jaws based on a true story or no? I don't think it was. I think it was based on shark attacks, which is, if you want to call that a true story, yes, sharks will attack you if you're in the water and you're looking like a seal. But other than that, thank you. That reminds me that there was no Dark Knight video game after Batman Begins. The game I looked up at the founder of the project turned into a complicated hot mess. Why is the game industry such a complex thing? Just get a bunch of people together that want to work on a game. Stop making it so businessy. Favorite animated series based on a comic? Batman. Batman the animated series. which they're making another series
It was
of that.
based on events that happened in New Jersey in the 40s and 50s. A shark swam up a river and attacked a couple people. They lived but were deformed.
Before or after? Well, that's the thing. Did the shark attack them because they look different, or do they now look different because they were attacked? You know, it's completely, I don't know. And of course, Jersey. Of course this is going to happen in Jersey. Let's see. Because money. Yeah. Jaws, based on a shark attack in New Jersey. Jersey. Speaking of, hey, if you want to see a crummy B movie with sharks that's actually kind of funny, Jersey Shore Shark Attack. Yes. It basically has all those Jersey Shore type trope characters, but they all get attacked by sharks, so it's kind of fun. It was actually a real movie. Yes. Who wouldn't want to see them eaten, all right? Based on how the stories are written in today's, I have no faith in the next Batman the animated series. Probably not. Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up. Game Boy DS Lite was one of the Nintendo's most popular handheld games of the company, but the unknown, they hidden all the features that could have made it more popular. Digging through the hardware to the template, discovered the system on chip, the Game Boy Lite composite video game signal. Really? See, that's what you need. You need a video out for
If
that.
you want to see a bunch of stupid people, just watch the Jersey Shore, a group of idiots who think they're cool but they're really not.
Yeah, but then you watch Jersey Shore Attack and watch them get eaten. Sweet Justice. Or anything on Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah. What? Your right side really hurts. Why? Tell it to stop. Did you do anything weird? It's a great shark movie. If you want to see a bunch of... No, I got that. Oh, good. I'm making white bean soup. White bean soup. Can they do that? Huh, weird. There was a more accurate movie about the Jersey Shark situation. I know I saw about it some time ago, but I can't remember the name. There were a lot of shark movies that came out after Jaws. And then there was like other fish movies like Orca. You know? What was the other one? Last Shark. That was like a Riff Tracks thing. Oh my God, Riff Tracks did a riff track for Street Fighter, the movie. I really need to get a hold of that. Because I would love to see Riff Tracks do Street Fighter. It just seems like it would be a perfect matchup. The Megalodon. Deep Sea Blue. What? Best actor in the movie
Thank
was
you.
the parrot.
Please read Pop Tart's paragraph. She's typed it like 3 times.
I'm sorry. Pop-Tart. Repost again. Sorry. Thank you so much. I am beyond honored to be grateful for everything. Sorry the lovely Dawn poked and grabbed you through the... Yeah, I know. By the way, there was a letter with my drawing. My sincere apologies again for my mini cursive handwriting. Hey, I was able to read it. It's better than what we do. I appreciate it, and I am sorry. I missed... And hey, Chromeless, thank you.
They were from Long Island, came to Jersey, make us look so bad, and glade some them are in jail for taxes, all us. Bajas.
Thank you. Chromeless, thanks for you. Let me know. Pop-Tart Kitty, I'm sorry I missed it, but, you know, it's hectic. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being patient. Everybody, thank you for being patient. I appreciate it. You know, stuff goes crazy here. I'd like to do a slower mode, but I don't want to make it too slow. Go.
Boo. Street Fighter knew not to have the game on set like Double Dragon, referencing a better version of the same property.
When do you think they're going to make a movie of that again? Like an actual Street Fighter movie, like Mortal Kombat. If Mortal Kombat does good, I guarantee you they'll make a Street Fighter movie. They'll make a Tekken movie. They'll make a, Dead or Alive movie. Huh? But they'll remove all the fun parts like they already did in the game. So, unless it's made in Japan.
So late. We'll have to catch the VOD.
3 practice. That's all right. Go. It's all right. Thank you. 25 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. What would you do if you had a song about you and Dawn? I'd probably listen to it. I don't know what else to do. Not like I could do anything. They already did a DOA movie, and it was U-Bowl. Oh, U-Bowl! Why? Man, really? Tekken has had movies. They were terrible. Really? Well, okay. Well, I'm saying if Mortal Kombat does well, then they may approach these other franchises.
Pop-Tart, you're not a spammer. Love the art.
Not a spammer. Thank you. Yes. No, but that's the thing.
Welcome. 500 episodes. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sifting Ace. Thank you. No, 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 no. If Mortal Kombat does well, then it would validate a bigger budget for other films, in that genre. So, no, I don't think we're getting a Melty Blood movie. No, they're not going to go that deep into fighting. Skullgirls? No, they're not going to make a movie of Skullgirls. What a... Yeah. Yeah, no, they're going to make a Mugen movie, too. You idiot. Not another U-boat? Nah. Stepping into a captivating, dangerous world. What happened? That would be a good thing to do, is try to buy up the rights to make a movie right now for all these game franchises out there. I think that would be a really wise investment at this point. Thank you, Diva Dancer. 500 episodes. Yeah, I didn't even realize it until we were encoding the last VOD, and we were like, oh, that's $4.99. Wow. Thank God for Halloween candy. Fatal Fury. Skullgirls, let's do it. Dude, that was pretty good. Yeah, I heard about Lady Gaga's dog. Well, dogs. She did get him back. Okay, here's just an observation on news reporting. Lady Gaga's dogs got stolen, right? That's all I heard. Dogs stolen. Dogs. Oh my God, they stole the dogs. Dog walker was shot. Like, that was like the second headline. Human shot. Oh, but dogs went missing. Oh, no, not the puppers. Not the doggos. No. Hey, somebody got shot. Oh, what? Are they all right? Oh, I don't know. They were just talking about the dog. Where are the dogs? Somebody is lying there. They just got shot trying to defend Lady Gaga's dogs. Where are the dogs? Now, you did an observation of that way back in the day with the starving kid / starving dog change buckets in the cash register. And you always picked it up, both of them, and the dog one was always filled more. See, even the news doesn't care about people. They're like, the dogs, not Lady Gaga's puppers. No. Meanwhile, the dog worker's like, I got shot for these dogs, bro.
I'm starting to build random things that I really don't need or for no real reason other than I want to try and build it. Is there anything that you or Don would like furniture-wise / storage-wise? I'll try and build you something if you want something.
We don't have room for something. We quite literally are out of room. I can make furniture out of all my thrift store finds at this point.
I hate being in beta.
Appreciate it, though.
OMG puppies. And a human got shot. Anyways, puppies.
Right? I was like, what happened to this dog walker? Are they okay? I still don't even know if they're okay because I haven't heard anything. Thank you. T'Challa. What's up? Thank you. Appreciate it. Dude, it's real. It was real scary, man. The poor puppies, right? That is what? Oh yeah, there's that too. Yeah, but everyone was talking about the dogs. Nobody really managed to address any other issues. So many puppy poems afterwards. According to Los Angeles City documents, E3's 2021's physical event has officially been canceled. No E3 this year? Oh, you have to deal with these phoned-in little conferences. I hate that. Melty Blood will never continue because Type Moon is currently working on rebooting this IP franchise. If you're going to bring a fighting game back, Darkstalkers. I want my bleeping Darkstalkers game with current gen graphics. Please. What are you doing? That is a game I would love to learn how to play and play well. We haven't had a good Darkstalkers game since like 2007 when they did Resurrection, which was just like a port of all the old games. What am I going to do with that? Tell me words. Thank you for the follow, Junior. What's up, Junior? Darkstalkers is one of the best. I thought it was so cool. It was tailor-made for me. It was like Street Fighter, but with monsters. That's what I like. All right? No, even a creator wanted to make a new game, but nobody's throwing money at him. Yo, creator Darkstalkers. There's this place called Kickstarter. You might want to look into it. Come on. I'm sorry I got into your head last stream about Darkstalkers. No, man, I love Darkstalkers. Darkstalkers, dude, it's a great game. Great game. Dude, when that popped up in the arcade back in the day.
The last Darkstalkers was in Darkstalkers Resurrection in 2013. Yeah. They released it on the last gen PS3 at the time, and it didn't sell well enough.
Yeah, because it's such a niche market, Nobody likes spooky anymore. Yeah. It was also an Xbox Live Arcade or whatever it was back in the day. That we actually bought. We played that for a while. But yes, I mean, dude, it's been a long time. So, I think we're due for another one. Thank you. It was such a good game, man. Dude, when I was in the arcade, I was like, what is this? It's like Street Fighter, but all the characters look so much cooler. I'm still waiting for Nintendo to release new modern F-Zero game. Haven't seen one since the GameCube, and I was finishing up high school. Yeah, that's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. I think right now they're going to be focused on, the 35th anniversary of Zelda. Because they got 2 games slated. They're probably focusing all their stuff on that. Maybe afterwards, Also, no news on Metroid Prime 4. Yep, that's going to take a while, too. I prefer if Darkstalkers went the Skullgirls route of 2D graphics. I don't know if that's easier or more complex for people. For devs. I don't know. We want a new Darkstalker game, not an HD collection port of the old games. Yeah, Killer Instinct came back. Why not give Darkstalkers a chance? It's because the monsters are too... No, probably, actually. I think a modern version of Darkstalkers would probably be toned down. Oh, we don't want to offend anybody with, body parts of monsters. It'd be so grotesque. Would a monster really be that bouncy? Who cares? They're monsters. They're fictional characters. They can be as bouncy or large as they want. The current version of the adapter board disables the upper screen, but the last tended history consequences can pass through to ultimately disadvantage of TV out mode can be the screen with a shirt grants when advanced hack support convince them to over a decade. Really? Over a decade? Something just dropped and I don't know what it was. Probably something important.
For the Anime Fund.
A GameCube exclusive that was a great mind trip was Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. It had the first Sanity system and would mess with player a lot. The first thing I'm going to say once I'm elected to any office is I've come here to do 2 things: chew bubblegum and kick butt, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'm not out of bubblegum, but we got sent bubblegum. What are you doing?
Yellow penguin.
Yellow penguin? What do you have such random things to say?
Rare yellow penguin photographed for first time.
Let me see this yellow penguin. Let's see what it looked like.
If they just Google yellow penguin.
Oh, that's a creepy looking
on
thing.
Smithsonian
Wow.
Site. I just thought I'd share because it's really weird.
All right. Anybody want to see a weird penguin? Just type in yellow penguin. It's not going to take them to a weird site or anything.
I don't know.
This is all right. Where is that? Smithsonian, right?
Yeah.
All right. The Smithsonian website has got a picture of a yellow penguin, apparently.
No, if you type in yellow penguin, it comes up as
Okay.
a story.
Okay, it comes up as a story, so that's good.
Or if you just do Google Images, they have
Yeah.
pictures of it. It looks like someone attacked it with a highlighter.
Oh, okay. So it looks like the highlighter version of a penguin. Wah. Okay. Thank you for that.
Stay
I don't know.
classy.
Greatest troll ever was a friend was playing and cast a heal spell. He exploded and it rolled credits and went back to title screen, then jumped back in game when he pressed a button.
Oh, that's annoying.
There's a thing
Go.
that changes DNA and they made it glow pink.
Why are we doing that? That's weird. All right. Thank you, Krolness. Go. Thanks for the follow. But, I don't know. Eternal Darkness would threaten to reformat your GameCube's memory card. Oh, that would mess you up. That's why you put a fresh one in. According to the official PlayStation status website, parts for the PlayStation Nation down and experiencing issues. More specifically, the PlayStation status website, Sony is unaware of the PlayStation Visual are being having difficulty launching games.
Thank you.
Apps, networks, features, go.
Logitech and Streamlabs suck, ignoring the 1.23. I wanna cheer 1.23 for pills but it's blocking me.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You know, I could go through the back. I wonder if I could go through the back catalog and find it. Because they didn't have a problem doing that before. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You know what? I'll make a new one for $2 then. Oh, it's $2 and it's such fun. I got money for everyone. Something like that. I don't know. Thank you. Don't worry about it though. Where did I leave off? Little guy's a mystery. What's that? Where did I leave it? Is this the official ill will? I guess, you know. You got the logo. Yeah, he's the foamy guy back there. What up? How's it going? Braun, how you doing? Aw, bleep. What's up? Gaming to social media places, whatever decisions. What's with all the issues with Sony right now? What's going on? Didn't the Xbox have a ton of issues just a couple of days ago? They were like down for like 5 hours. I brought your DVD from Hot Topic back in 2005. 2005. There was a rare misprint of that. There was a misprint of the original Neurotically Yours DVD that had a Billy D. Williams movie on it. It had like the logo. It said Neurotically Yours on it or whatever, but for some reason in the factory it pressed it a Billy D. Williams movie on it. It was some kind of weird sci-fi thing.
Hello,
Not Star Wars. Go.
How does Twitch force an ad after I've subbed?
I have no idea. A lot of people have been probleming with the ads. A lot of people have been having problem. I saw it on Twitter. It was just constant the other day. You get that weird purple screen. Even if you have an ad blocker and you turn it off, it's still like, oh, for the best viewing experience, blah, 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 blah. You know, and then sometimes they just push ads in. I don't know what's going on. I really have no idea anymore. It's like out of my control. I'm just here for the lulz, I suppose. I wish I knew. I think we have like one copy of it somewhere. I got to go look for that because I actually wanted to watch the movie because I'm like, what movie did they put on my disc? Can't stick around long. What's up? Hey, 152 Cat. What's up? Had to stop by and congratulate you on a run. Always a good time at your streams. Thank you. I appreciate. Thanks for being here. What's up? I've been AFK on GTA for the last 6 months. I was not disconnected at all. What? Really? That can't be a thing. Ads are getting out of control. Yeah, they are. PS5 Network Twitter, February 28th, slow, restock, PlayStation. I'm not terribly worried about getting a PS5 quite yet. You know, it's just like, you know, we wouldn't even have gotten the Xbox One Series X unless Dawn got $200 off of it because she saved up all of her Microsoft reward points, you know. We were lucky to get that, you know. Great, more rain tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot of rain everywhere. Rain is good. Twitch being flaky with Prime subs. Been waiting for it to time out. But it's now grayed out. What? Really? Weird. PS5 isn't working. Isn't worth it? Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what. There's not a lot of stuff on there that I've like, oh, I got to play this. You know, because by the time I get one, all those games are going to be cheap. And I'll be like, oh, look, it's like a $10 game now. You know, that kind of thing.
Swank.
Go.
I'll take rain over snow any day.
Yeah, same here. Go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give till Christmas. Sony will announce a PS5 Pro because of Sony.
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, we can't even get a Switch Pro. Where's my Switch Pro, Nintendo? Come on. There'll be an issue. Hey, stocked up on GameStop points. Typically, by the time a new console comes out, I have enough for around 150 off. See? We're not the only ones saving all that money. Yeah. That's what the squirrels were talking about in the last podcast. It's like free money. Use it. Yeah. New consoles don't even have any good games right now. No, they kind of don't. I mean, there's nothing specifically even on the Xbox that I'm like, oh my God. But, you know, I can play 4K discs, so yay. You know, plus $200 off, so yay again. There's no reason for a Switch Pro to be made. Yeah, there is. I saw the Monster Hunter game they're coming out with. They need a Switch Pro, okay? They really do. I'm just waiting to get the resin 3D printer that's sitting in my checkout on Amazon. Hey, there you go. Yeah, how many printers are you getting? Does Pum'Kin guy have any shirts? Yeah. The Design by Humans thing. I think there's like a couple, right? You haven't flooded the market with me yet. There's some on Amazon too. So yeah, they're there. I don't know. I know. Is there links? Spock! Where are the links? Spock! Just they need to make Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess for Switch. What was the Zelda game they're coming out with? The one that was on the Wii. That was that Twilight? That was Twilight, right? There you go. There's the links. Thank you, Spock. Yay. Wait, oh God, it's in there somewhere. Oh, there you go. Designed by Humans. Oh, forget about Cafe Press. I haven't put anything on there in decades. A lot of Bandcamp stuff. This what merch. Just I don't. It's a bunch of stuff. I got to change those links. Let's see. Yeah, so Designed by Humans ones. That's kind of your best bet, I guess. Oh, actually, no. If you look at any of the cartoons, if you look at the description, or even my VODs, I got well organized links for everything in there. Nobody looks at the description. How many here look at the descriptions of anything anymore? I mean, quite seriously, right? Skyward Sword. Oh, was it Skyward Sword, right? Yeah, Skyward Sword's coming out in July. Yeah. No, they're doing an HD thing. You know, and that's cool. They've kind of adapted those Wii controls, too. That's nice. Twilight Princess was on the Wii, GameCube. I think Skyward Sword was on the Wii U. Got recently announced for Switch. Yeah, there you go. Nice. All I read the descriptions. Yay! Wick David. Banjo Zero. What's up? Hakuna Matata. What? Nintendo Switch is approaching its 4th year in production. There are rumors for multiple Switch upgrades have dogged Nintendo since 2019, when multiple reports claim Nintendo is working on new upgraded Switch models beyond the basic use of the Switch Lite. Yeah, I don't like the Switch Lite. I don't like the concept of having controllers that may have drift issues stuck to my console. I can't send it back. You know, that's what it's work. Only if I stumble into them. Yeah. Go. What's that one that came out recently? There was a demo of it. Bravely Default 2. Is that coming out? Or is it out already? I'm never good at those games, though. I guess I'm weird. I need to read the descriptions and post to the full extent at the end. Yeah, pretty much. All controllers use the same part? Wow. Is that why there's all drifting across the board?
Nice.
Because every...
Almost finished my Dark Souls 2 Chava run. The foamy rage is strong with me.
Oh, God. What's that, Valheim? Has anybody here, like, really gotten into that? I've watched a couple of streamers play it, but I haven't had hands-on myself because, you know, work. Dude, that's terrible, though. If they all have the same part, that's why everyone... Then get a better part. What are you doing? If you know it's an issue, then stop buying that part. Get a better one. Yes, actually, every console controllers are using the same cheap analog stick sensors. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would that even be a thing? That's dumb. You know? That's just so convoluted. For that, you make your own part, and just, especially if you're something like Microsoft or Sony, you're big enough to make your own parts. Come on. I have the Switch Lite. I honestly wish I had saved a little longer to get the full Switch now. The part wears down and fails after around 405 hours of play. And sometimes not even that.
I have midterms to study for and a case brief I have to do for business law. Happy 500. More bits for you. I'll be on for Wednesday's stream. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ghost Girl. Be well. Hope everything works out. Thank you. Study. Do a thing. Yeah. Hey, studying's important. Zombie Ninja, thanks for the follow. Go.
I wish they would come out with a Fable 4.
They are. They're working on it. They're working on another Fable.
The newer Xbox Pro controllers are very good. The one that has custom paddles. Expensive but super good.
Oh, yeah. Dawn has one of the older ones, but, you know, of course, in her clumsiness, she dropped it numerous times. So, like, the trigger buttons are, like, the shoulder buttons are, like, hanging off. It is all janked. Like, she's terrible at controllers. This is why anytime she gets a phone, we have to buy one of those super durable cases. And she's like, oh, wow, look, it's in... And she'll just drop it on the floor before we even get out of the store. Yeah. No, she had one. It still works, though. So I will say, even though buttons are hanging off of it, the shoulder buttons are hanging off, it's still working, which is kind of amazing. Yeah. With your Resident Evil franchise, what's good? Why are you cutting and pasting things? Go.
Oh, doomed. So send enough industrial bubble wrap to cover the floors. Got it.
I know what I'm going to do with bubble wrap. I think she would even break bubble wrap. She can break it. If it could be broken, she can break it. Thank you. Still a bit, what? Still a bit better than the military. Maybe the parts with the lower best. Yeah, I don't understand that either. Honestly, while the DualSense is an awesome controller, I really feel the Joy-Cons are the best overall design. What bothers me about the Nintendo ones are the way the buttons are. Because I got so used to the Xbox and PlayStation controller. Like, hitting A or X is like enter, but then it's in a different spot. on Switch controllers, and I'm like, ugh. And I know, but it's just it's that muscle memory that messes me up. Waiting for an arc. Why? Appropriate new video tonight. Hey, new video. There you go. I would laugh, but I run into stuff and trip all over the place. Yeah. Oblivion, what's up? 10 bits, thank you. Dude, I bought Among Us on a Switch, but Nintendo wants to charge a monthly service for me to play their game online. Wait, what? Really? You can't just play that game free? Is it? What? Oh, God. You know what? Among Us, if you have an iPad or an Android tablet, you could do that, and you could just play on there. This is what I don't get that. No, especially a game like Among Us, you know?
Poop. Yes, for the love of Bob, make them use a universal pattern. My brain can't take the switching all around.
Yeah, it's rough. It is rough because, you know, and that happens then when I go back to the other controller. If I play Switch a lot and then I go back to the other controller, I'm always hitting technically the back button now when I'm trying to enter. And then before I know it, I'm back to the main menu and I'm like, how did I get here? Ugh. I don't know. Probably because of patents. Nintendo charges for their online services. Yeah, I know, but it's like, what am I going to do with that now? Like, if you want to play a game like Among Us, which is basically, like, that's free, I think, on the iPad or whatever, and probably Android App Store. Like, yo, please, come on. Everything's costs so much money. Please let the new Fable be good. The first Fable was rough, but it had potential. The second one was an improvement, but still to be polished like any final boss. Fable 3 looked great compared to the 1 and 2, and still shared a couple of Fable 2's problems, but still no bosses. I don't know that you need bosses. It was a decent story for the time, right? So how many old weapons did you still see in service? I have no idea. Slingshots.
Dirty.
Go.
I was happy when I saw Resident Evil 4 on Xbox One, but they updated the game to first person, which I don't like. I prefer third person.
Really? They updated? Wow, really? I didn't think that first person. Get out of here. What am I going to do to that? No, Resident Evil's not a first person game. That's like a shoulder character kind of thing. Like, oh, what's going on? You know, that kind of thing. Come on. God. What'd you do? Bloody Angel, what? Most of the consoles have started to charge for some online. Nintendo just went full derp. Yeah. I really hope Microsoft gets rid of that. Yeah.
I still have an unboxed Fable 3 Collector's Edition around here somewhere, along with my Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller.
Ooh, nice. There you go. Hey, the Fable 3 edition, I think that came with like cards and a collectible coin or whatever. That's a cool thing. It's got like a leather-bound thing, if I remember correctly. Oh, you shot a bird in Breath of the Wild. Why? Why did you do that? We did that in Genshin Impact. Okay, here's the thing. If you want a bunch of chicken, here's a quote-unquote pro tip. What is the traveler's name called? Whatever, the traveler. The one that does the wind tunnel thing, the little hurricane thing, whatever, the Anemo thing. There's this kid that stands on the bridge and it looks at pigeons all the time, and they all gather around him. You get just close enough to send that a Nemo tornado flying down that bridge, you will knock out every one of those pigeons and just get a bunch of poultry in that game. It is classic. We tried it one time to see what would happen, and it's just like it was raining chicken legs. I felt bad for the kid, though. He's like, why did you scare my birds away? And I'm like, I'm eating these things, kid. All right? Yep. I obliterated those pigeons. Because even if you do it from like, if you have a bow and you're taking aim, and I got to say, hey, Genshin Impact, the, what do they call it? The gyroscope aiming works really well for an archer. I love that because it's just like, boom. But then you scare the other birds. With a tornado, they don't see it coming. You just throw it down there. By the time they get out of the way, the tornado's too high for them to move. And then before you know it, chicken legs from the sky. It's great. Have you or Don sat in paint? I go, no, why would I do that? Who wants to sit in paint? Because then I got to clean after that. And I don't like the smell of paint. I know we're artsy type people, but I try to stay away from paint as much as possible. It's very messy. No, not Venti. The actual Traveler that you start the game with. I think they just call it the Traveler. Feel bad for the new generation relying on all this tech. Yes and no. If we can get some consistent stability, it'll be fine, but... Thanks for the follow. Roblox Life. Hey, Roblox, they're going to be a public company. If you really like the game, you can literally invest in the company. I think it's happening soon, or it's already happened. The stock may be expensive, but there you go. Post it on Reddit. Roblox, to the moon. You didn't hear it from me, because I don't want to end up going to government, you know, and just they're like, oh, you were encouraging Roblox. It's like, yeah, come on. Chicken legs from the sky, yep. Sure, you're safe. When the equipment fails, they're stuck. Yep. There was a rumor of a KFC collab with Genshin posted. Yeah, but it's only supposed to be for China, I think. That was the thing. It was going to be a KFC crossover for China, or at least the Chinese market. I don't know. I don't want it in my game, frankly. Roblox IPO. No, I'm not. I am serious about it. They are literally going public soon. Boy's name is girl's name Lumen. Lumen? Lumen! Lumen. All right, got to get ready for work. Hope to catch you. Listen to what this stream is. Hey, Yashi-chan, thanks for being here. I know, be well, stay safe, try to enjoy work, you know. Male traveler, I believe, is named Ather. Female is Lumen. Lumen! Yeah, they say their names, and then I literally play and you guys are going to laugh. I play the game on mute because Paimon really aggravates me.
If the KFC console is big enough to heat up noodle in Japan, that is brilliant marketing.
I don't want to put noodles on my console. Who wants console noodles? That's like engine block eggs for 2020. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird. God, thank you. Even when being all neat and organized with paint is messy. I would have a random splotch of paint where it was. Oh, that always happens. Like I literally covered everything with newspaper to protect it from paint. Yeah. It like gets underneath it and you're like, how did it get here? No. Yeah. Then you try cleaning it up. You got to break out the turpentine. Oh, God. It's a mess. Of course, like always, take all this information with a major grain of salt. Not only is there nothing official, but it's somehow all 100% accurate. It's subject to change. Subject to change. Everything's subject to change. I get said sometimes with the game gotcha collaborations in Japan, they get great stuff. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of the whole gotcha game pay scheme, you know? I don't know. It's like Genshin Impact is just, it's on that line where I can kind of deal with it because I don't mind exploring and getting my own materials. But, there's potential there to just mess you up. Yeah. Why would you want to heat up food with your console? Yeah, the whole thing about consoles is you want to keep them cool. You don't literally want to encourage more heat in your console, so much so that you can cook food, you know? Just doesn't make any sense. That's because in Japan they have limited space. Limited space. Yep. Can't stand the overwhelming smell like pastel crayons, pencils, wax and such. That I don't mind. Some of the oils gets to me, though. Like a really putrid oil paint. Oh, my God. It's like, oh. You know, I've been in art classes where you walk in there and you're like, wow, I got to pass out. You know, that kind of thing. Have you played the game Tell Me Why? No, but Dawn did. She said it was good. She liked it. Buddy of mine had to toss his Xbox 360 power brick in the freezer one time because it got too hot. Yeah, that could happen. Allegedly. I love the smell of crayons. I know, crayons brings me back to a time in school where I wasn't happy. I'm actually in school right now. So on a Sunday? What? Yeah, that's madness. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. A bit too many drawing classes like that with all the pastels and oils and waxes. It's like, how can you bear it? Yeah, there's a lot. Crayons? What's wrong with crayons? I like crayons. School on Sunday? It's Sunday school. Let me get something to drink. I've been on for 2.5 hours and I've had one sip of coffee. I am surprised my throat hasn't collapsed in on itself. Hey. Hey. Remember the last good Western anime to be made was Avatar: The Last Airbender? Hey. Remember that? They're making an animated movie. Hey. Hey. Avatar. Last Airbender. Movie. BG said something. Thank you, 500. Yeah. Coffee all around. Yeah, we did get that today. Thank you. Still like I have a case where I dumped a bunch of old art supplies from college there with charcoal and somebody ordered the aerosols from this smeared on paper. The acetate sprays. Oh my God. Yeah. We had a special room that people could only go in to spray. And I'm like,
This
why am I going to go
will
into
undoubtedly be
Hold
used
on.
for snacks.
When I was in school, I loved art class until high school. The art teacher did not like me because I'm gay.
What?
I told my school she was treating me different, but they wouldn't do anything about it.
That's weird. See, but when you get to, hey, no, seriously, like in college, dude, it was 90% that way. Like most of the teachers were as well. It was kind of cool. Everyone was just chill. I don't know. High school's kind of weird though, you know? High school, bleh, bleh. College, that's where it's at. Because everybody else is doing their thing. They're more people. They're more brained. What's that word? Matured. There you go. High school is like... Even when we were in high school, we thought high school was like, why is everyone acting like a child? Man.
Thank you.
Go.
They stopped making the linking smelly markers that you could make a marker sword out of. Why?
What? Oh, come on. That was cool. You can kind of connect them all. Those were fun. I guess because people were smelling the markers. Don't smell the markers. Eat glue instead. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Pyra and Mithra were recently added. Yeah, we know. Smash Brothers. We talked about that like 2 weeks ago. More stupid. It was stupid. Yeah, but what are you going to do? I remember high school. I really loved fishnets back then. Well, you didn't see fishnets a lot in high school. So when you did see them, it was like, wow. College is different now. A lot more people accepting of difference. Some more non-binary gay people there. That was cool. Yeah. I don't know. He went to an art college, so it was like, again, 90% were, and then it was just your regular, quote-unquote, normies. Who? It was kind of weird because they were the ones that were kind of out of place in that, too. They were just like, oh, I'm just a regular, like, cis guy. What's up? They're like, oh, yeah, okay, well, yeah. How's your life going? It was just very like, I don't know. I thought it was probably one of the best experiences, like life-wise. That was a good 4 years of not being bothered by schmucks. The education system in this country sucks. Hey, the education system used to be great in the 50s. I know it's not the 50s, but it used to be good. Remember the 50s? No, I wasn't born then. But it was good. It was, I know. Hey, your grandfather's, when he was old-timey, he basically, well, okay, because he was an immigrant, he basically got bullied at a school, but, even with an 8th grade education, he basically made his own business. I think right now people with an 8th grade education can't do
Beats
bleep,
robot money.
frankly.
Catching.
Did you see the Simpsons episode on Collage Funny?
That whole sentence is a collage right there. What? See the Simpsons episode on Collage Funny. College Funny? No. I didn't. I also remember intermediate school. Thank you, though. School of Hard having to play Oregon Trail. There was that guy, the retro streamer you watched, the Shade guy. He plays Oregon Trail 2. That's actually a very in-depth game for its time. Like, you have to buy supply and micromanage things and choose whether you're going to do things. It's like crazy, But I found it actually very interesting.
90?
Go.
Does anyone else remember number munchers from math class?
Nope. That was too busy actually eating real food, not my calculator. Let's see. Floppy disks, man. Look at them.
Swank.
Go.
My art class in high school sucked. Our teacher just showed us how to do 3D letters, so I would just do my own thing, and the teacher liked it, but she still said I had to do the 3D letters to get a good grade. Let's just say I did.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to tell an artist who's very individually minded.
The fun of growing up back in my day was trying to figure out what was going to kill us next.
Yeah, right. Actually, I never worried about that. But in art school, you don't tell an individually minded person to do remedial studies, you know? Like, hey, I know you're very creative and stuff, and you can kind of like draw the Mona Lisa, etc. But we 3D letters. That's the assignment for today. Art is supposed to be about experimentation. I know what a 3D letters looks like. My God, computers are going to do this anyway. Stop it. Now, I would love to just get into arguments with art instructors now at this point. I don't know. I don't think, like with all the tutorials out there, and considering a lot of art is very computer heavy, art school, as much as I would like to recommend it, I don't know how necessary it is. I think life drawing classes are essential, but most of the programs and apps that people use, you can learn online, and you'd be really surprised the tricks you can learn and how easy art is now. Same thing with making music. I mean, you don't have to know music theory when you can just drop a bunch of samples in there and have a program basically math it out for you. Yeah, it's weird. Art teachers just want to make the art they like. Yeah, but why would an art teacher want to? I really like 3D lettering. I saw the intro to Superman once, and I was enthralled with 3D letters ever since. What? Come on. Floppy disks, cassettes. I remember cassettes. My animation class in high school was amazing, taught by a Disney veteran. See, now that's when it's worth it. Oh my God, that's amazing. We worked long and hard all week and were rewarded with an animated film at the end of the week. Wouldn't have seen a lot of really good films if it were not for my teacher. See, I wish I had an animation teacher like that. We had one, which explains why we're so terrible at animation. And they were just very half-hearted. They're like, yeah, we're going to do some animation. You know, you just kind of, you know, one page you do this, next frame is this. And, you know, just, you want to make it look good, you know, kind of, you know, do something. I'm like, wait, hello? Our animation teacher was terrible. It's terrible. And look what we got to show for it. My cat is hurting me. Well, be nice to it. Life drawing. I had to sketch people in and around a palace made from tree branches, twigs, and that. What? Weird. I don't know. Hey, art class is where I got desensitized to the human body. This is why I'm just like, meh. Yeah. I don't think college is worth it nowadays. Stupidly expensive, and teachers seem to have their own agendas. Yeah. I've actually heard a lot of that because, you know, we're clearly not in college. That a lot of professors are very agenda-minded for some reason. And it's more about indoctrinating as opposed to teaching and expanding the mind, which I find sad. I figure there should be an essential class called like creative thinking or objective thinking or just logical thought process. Oh yeah, Evie, you're gonna be streaming soon? Hey, I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes here. You got hey, I need a break from my shift. Come on. The palace was made by a local artist from my college. Oh, if one door closes and another one opens, your house is probably haunted. Or, what do they call that? You have an air compression issue. I have a question for art, but every time I start a sketch, I would more often than not leave it unfinished as I feel it's not where I want to be. You know what? No, we used to have a bad habit of doing that, and we actually kind of still do that. We'll draw real quick, right? And if it's like we don't like the sketch, we won't bother inking it, you know? But you know what? Sometimes go in there with an eraser and just try, you know? Seriously, just erase what you're doing. Oh, you know what also helps? Looking at it, well, either in a mirror, but if you're using it on a computer, flip it. Flip the horizontal. So then you can see everything that's wrong with it. Your mind is weird that way. If you flip it, you'll be like, oh man, that eye's too far over there. Let me move that over. Trust me, it works, you know? Because it's like your eye is like, wow, that's strange, because it sees it from literally a different perspective. And then you could fix those little mistakes, keep flipping it back and forth until you feel it's right, and then just, go from there. It's amazing. We had old school teachers, so they were like, hold it up to the mirror, and you will see everything that's wrong with it. And we're just like, you're right. He's like, yeah, mirror art. He was a strange instructor, but he was pretty good. He was pretty good. This isn't a 5-hour stream today. Nope. I'm ready. Just waiting on you. Oh, waiting on me. I hate professors like that. God forbid you have an opinion that goes against the narrative. Yeah. Or God forbid you have an opinion and you can actually fight them on the narrative. Then they hate you even more. I had our teacher that was cool and wanted us to come up with our own style. Yeah. First year in college, we had like across the board, every professor was like, yo, I know you guys think you got your style, all right? But throw that out the window. You guys are too incompetent to have a style. You got to learn how to draw first before you have a style. And, at the time, it's like, yo, you're being real brash, bro. But I get it. It's basically if you don't have the fundamentals, then how can you manipulate the fundamentals to create your own style? So I get where they're coming from now, but at the time, it was a little obnoxious, But this is like fresh out of high school. I was like, wow, art school is going to be fun. You are terrible. What are you doing here? I'm like, I'm trying to learn. But anyway. Thanks for the tip. Just getting started with GIMP on Wacom Syntax tablet. Oh, yeah, there you go. That'll work. Hey, no, it's good. Oh, there's another really good art program that's free called Krita. Krita. You can get it from the site. I think you can get it on Steam, but they may want you to pay for it or donate. But you can get it for free. Every artist is on a budget. So look into it. It's very good. And there's a couple of animation programs I'm slowly working on that are free as well. Blender 2D. Go. Blender. Good animation program. Krita is a lot better than GIMP. Yeah, Krita is excellent, actually. It's right up there with, Clip Paint Studio. It's really good. For a free program, I'm like, holy bleep. Why are you just giving us away for free? And thank you. Yeah. So, there you go. That's why you support when you can, Do you and Don play games on stream? Well, when we get free time, we do, but personally, we've been hammered with tons of work, so, new series, we'd have to maintain old work and all that other stuff. MMD Animator. Boom. Repost. What's up? Tetsuru. I'm from Arkansas. One of my graphic designer teachers was from New York City. He hated it here and decided right before finals week to randomly take a flight back. We were all in the dark as to what to do with our assignments. Think I ended up dropping out shortly after that, among other stuff going on. Yeah, I got to tell you, all right, as a native New Yorker, when you leave New York, all you want to do is go back to it, okay? But then when you go back to it, you're like, this place is terrible. Because everything changes so quickly. If you're gone for more than a month, you'll go back and all your favorite places will be gone. And you'll be like, what happened? I didn't have a transition phase.
What is Dawn streaming called?
Right now it's, what is it? Dawn of Time BC. There's a little 8-bit Germain as a logo. Yeah.
Speaking of streaming games, your couple of vids on Patreon of you and Dawn are missing /404.
Really? Something to look at. Yay. God. See, it's always something. And this is why we're hammered with work, because apparently an automated society can't automate itself. Jeez. Maybe they're just older videos that got taken down from YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, if you're new here, YouTube has been basically... I think we've had all our work assaulted now. I think they're done. I think they're done bludgeoning us, okay? So all that stuff is going to have to end up on Newgrounds. So there you go. I don't know. What do you think of Shameless and Riverdale, those shows? I haven't watched either because I don't really care about the Archie universe unless he's fighting Punisher or the Predator. And Shameless, I don't got time for that. I'll have an issue that I'll have a varied style. I have been drawing for many years, but it will, depending on what I'm asked to do or in the mood to do. Oh, you're mood dependent. Oh, God, no, we know how that goes. Mood to do. I will make anything. I prefer portrait or realism, but I don't mind anime, and I'm trying new things too. I don't really know how to define my style. Blah. What is the thing? Here's what you do, because we have a couple of different styles. We got our whatever this is. You got your weird, tiny, googly eye style that's going on now. And then you got your artsy style, which is so weird nobody likes it. But, all that comes about after drawing a lot. So just, I don't know, do some speed drawing. Because you know what? Speed drawing is going to be more muscle memory than anything else. And that might be the most natural lines you actually get out of your work, because you're just like sitting there and you're not thinking about it. You're just letting the body flow. Let the art flow. Let it flow. Flow. There you go. I know, try that. Do some speed drawings. I love doing speed drawings. New follow. Thanks. And thank you. Dude, they're good. No, we used to have model poses that the pose would only last a minute and then they would change. And the guy was like super flamboyant, the instructor, and would literally, like, he was a little diva. Like, he would literally just get the model off the stage and be like, no, you got to do it like this. And he'd be like, all like super exaggerated pose. But dude, he was good and amazingly flexible in areas you wouldn't think would be flexible. But, all right, yeah, granted, he was a little diva, like over the top. But I got to tell you, a lot of people got their best drawings because he was so exaggerated in his stances. Like, it was like so just amazing. It's like the difference between, hey, bring out your hand here. It's like, the difference between putting your hand out like this and then just doing like that kind of like dynamic kind of thing. His whole body was like this dynamic thing. It was weird. It was very good. Yeah. What shows do you don't watch? Me, I'm just watching reruns of a backlog of stuff that has just been piling up since life began. What was Dawn watching? She was watching some history stuff, and then she was watching, what is that series? She's been going back into old Star Trek for some reason. She started Deep Space Nine. I know, she's kind of waiting for it to click in. She went through the whole Star Trek's Next Generation series. Loved it. I do speed sketches of my coworkers in the ship most of the time on my arms since I don't have paper. Oh, there you go. You draw it on your arm, huh? I got no paper, but I have to draw. Shh, it's the mark of a real artist. Free 2D animation. Ah, there you go. Synfig Studio. That was the one. Yeah, I'm working on that, seeing how it goes. If you like something like Flash or Moho, Open Tunes. Open Tunes, that's the other one. Ultra Squid, thank you. Deep space. Anyone use Manga Studio? I used an older version. It was pretty good. The Neurotically Yours comic you came out with in 2012. Neurotically Yours #0. That was for the Reboot series. You did that in the Manga Studio. It's kind of like, it doesn't click with us because we're not manga-y. You know what I'm saying? But it is good. It's got some nice elements to use. And again, we used a really old version. I'm grateful for the advice. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I have stupid cat doodles I do based off my cat. Oh, dude, cats are awesome. Fan art, anime, and such, like what I did for you. Thank you. A really super realistic portrait. I cannot do realism. Here's my brain is broken when it comes to realism. When I go to Reddit and I see some of the realistic drawings people do, I'm like, all right, I'm out. That's like, oh, no. There's no way I could do that. Absolutely. I mean, if I know what my limitations are, and that is, I saw somebody on Reddit draw a piece of bread that looked so realistic. I'm like, I could eat that. I showed Dawn, and Dawn was just like, what? It's a picture of bread. I'm like, no, it's not a picture. Somebody drew that. And she's like, get out of here. I'm like, no, zoom in. You really got to zoom in to see the detail. And she was like, oh, my beep. And it was crazy. What am I going to do? I can't draw bread. Last time I drew bread, it had googly eyes on it. Speaking of Star Treks, the next watch after Twilight Zone, that's a 60s Star Trek. 60s Star Trek. Yeah, speaking of Twilight Zone, Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone series got canceled. It's no more. I don't know why. I didn't get to see it, so I don't know if it was any good. Then you'll hate me. Realism is something I do when I'm not doing cartoons anime. No! I don't know why I can't do it. Like, there's just something about reality that just doesn't click with me. But there you go. One of the other artists I watched sometimes had a stream last night where he was drawing specifically various exaggerated poses, facial expressions. Also seems to recommend learning anatomy to learn muscles, etc. Oh, that is super important. Anatomy! Because, no, definitely for art, you definitely got to learn anatomy. You know, if you could, I've heard it numerous times. If you can draw the human body, you can draw anything. Because all the shapes in the human body are represented in life itself. And basically in everyday things. So, you know, there you go. Anatomy. Yeah, you should get back to that, by the way. Just saying. Big Sonic fan, but I like old Sonic shows. Oh, they're coming out with oh God, there was a series that was coming out on Blu-ray. They HD'd it. There was an old series, a Sonic cartoon. They're upresing. I have Supernatural ready to play. There you go. Game of Thrones. What? Star Trek was a 60s Star Trek, completed with Batman for ratings. Oh, God, it competed with Batman. Oh, man. Your portfolio IRL is nothing but realism. Ooh. Scary. Realism scary. Speaking of shows, I still need to introduce my 5-year-old nephew to Ren and Stimpy. At 5? Oh, God. Sonic said J.i.M. I forget the name of it. I'd have to look it up. If it's the other one, then garbage. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. I watched shows like that when I was his age. Yeah, definitely we need more. We need more good shows. I need to binge watch something one day. The last show I binge watched was Truth Seekers, the Amazon show, the Amazon Prime show, which is now not a show because they canceled it. So I'm sad about that. Go. Oh, it's follow. Yeah. Do you watch Outlander? No. Game of Thrones. Dawn watched Game of Thrones. I had no interest in it. Dawn liked it. I was like, meh. I was like, oh, look, everyone's fighting, and, you know, Peter Dinklage is like the best actor out of everybody here, so what do I care? Yeah. Watch The Expanse. I've heard good things about The Expanse, but I don't know if I could expand more time. You know what I'm saying? Forever Eat. Looney Tunes was pretty messed up too, and our parents were just fine with it. Yeah, but I think no. Well, here's the thing. I think kids back then, when I watched Looney Tunes and Ren and Stimpy, they kind of knew it was cartoons, but for some reason now it's like everything's inappropriate for every age. Like, if you show Ren and Stimpy to a 20-year-old now, they'd be like, oh, why would you show me something like that? Oh, my, what is wrong with you? You know, that kind of thing. Society is completely warped and different right now. I don't know what's going on. Chat equals cat in French. Yeah, les chat. Peter Dinklage was initially the ghost in Destiny, then it got patched out. Yeah, because even Dinklage was like, I can't do anything with this. It's like, I can't be Dinklebot the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? My husband and I recently got into Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. My goodness, it's adorable. It's adorable. Road continually is directed ahead. Probably beams we can't sleep. Tire tracks. Road scary. What? We were the last generation that didn't give a beep. Yeah, why do current generations care about stuff so much? Why are they so concerned
I hate being
about
in
everything?
beta. Exactly, we knew it wasn't real and not to imitate it, because we weren't stupid snowflakes.
Yeah, it seems that way, right? Like, I don't understand. Like, how? How? I don't know. Is that the problem? You know what would be a good rule? And you were thinking about this the other day. You know, people are offended by everything, especially stuff from the past. There should be a law that if you were not mature enough to watch the content when it was released, or weren't even born when it came out, you have no right to be offended by it.
For
Because
the
it's-
pizza fund, we had the ruler to smack.
Because it was a different period of time for a different audience you were never a part of. You can't understand the climate, the humor, the social commentary, or anything like that. You know? That would be a great line. Like if somebody complained, say, about an old Foamy cartoon. All right, it's like, how old are you? Well, I'm like 15. All right, well, when this came out... Thank you. When this came out, you were probably like 5. You shouldn't have been watching it. You don't have the mature understanding or grasp to even appreciate any of it. Therefore, cannot be offended by something you don't understand. You know? Same thing like when like kids in school are offended by World War II. You weren't even alive. What are you offended by history for?
Squishy squish. People today do not understand the term satire. They take everything so serious and as a personal attack.
Yeah, it's weird. Thank you,
Since
Spider.
you and Don both have incomes and no kids, does that make you Dinkelbergs?
No. Thank you, Spider, Misty Pine, Phoenix Monroe, and Cronus. Thank you. No, but that's like a thing. It's like that would be I think everyone should do that, you know? Somebody says something stupid like 20 years ago. Be like, all right, when were you born? Oh, well, I'm like 17 now. Well, okay, dude, just move along. You weren't alive, you know, basically. You know? Or even if they're like, even if there were 3 or even 12 when you said it, you know, it's like, you weren't there. You don't get it. It wasn't for you. You weren't the audience. Now you're the audience, or at least you think you are, but, you know. Let's see. Does even Don bother? No, I got that. People, can't understand. Today's kids, touch of evil. That movie's so 50s, huh? We don't say satire or parody anymore. They prefer the term self-aware. Oh, this is a very self-aware episode. Yeah, you know what's not self-aware? You there. Yeah.
Filthy. They redid Looney Tunes because most of the jokes in cartoons were about the older actors from the 50 to 60. So today's kids will have no idea who these people are. Or they will not enjoy the classical music used.
That's how I got exposed to
because
classical.
Today's society was raised on I'm offended Gen rage Jim hiss Jim ignore.
Yeah, I know everyone's, offended by everything, but, I think that's a good rule of thumb to have. Like, if somebody gets on your case about a comment or something from ye olden times, just be like, look, dude, you weren't even alive. You don't understand how people thought and how people reacted. Guess what? They didn't react. It was just funny, or they didn't bother with it. You know, that kind of thing. You know, that'd be really nice if people are just like, oh, yeah, you're right. You know, but I think a person's perspective now is just like, oh, well, I'm alive, so the world is about me now. Yeah, but it wasn't always, right? Do you think people cared about your feelings before you were born? No. No. But anyway. Lay strong jalapeno and cheese. What? You said what? When? Yeah, cancel. The fact that they want to completely erase history because it offends me. Yeah, I know. I don't want to get into that whole, because we get over to that, like, the whole cancel culture thing and blah, blah, blah. History is history. And even like, what Disney's doing that now where they have warnings before everything. Hey, I'm fine with a warning, but just don't go back and altering things because it's like, it's kind of weird, Because, people back then when it came out, it's like, hey, there you go. And again, it's a lesson of society, how things were back then. You don't have to repeat it, but just know it's there. And think of all the people that worked on that, all the animation, the artwork, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I ordered Sprite cheese. Where is it? People are always offended. Just because I said your face looks like a cat trying to scratch its way out of a watermelon is no reason to be offended when you asked me how you look.
Well, I mean, everybody likes watermelon. I love watermelon. I want to get watermelon this year. We didn't get it last summer. Oh, it's so good. Thank you. We've been on for 3 hours and 43 minutes, and I've had one sip of coffee. There you go. But yeah, we should wrap it up. Every movie. Well, we had a lot of boxes to go through. Thank you, everybody sending stuff. I appreciate. Yes. My dad was a school band director. He told me a lot of Looney Tunes episode had classical older music. Oh yeah, dude, I love that all the opera and stuff.
Not terrible. I'm glad that when they released the Looney Tunes Gold Collection, it had the warning and was uncensored / unaltered.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be done. Even if people don't like it, it's like fine. You can You don't have to air it everywhere, but at least make sure it's preserved somewhere, you know? Because then it's just like, then you're just starting to erase history, you know? And it gets weird. George Lucas. Let's see. What do I think of Frozen? It needs to be thawed a little bit. You're offended that people are offended? No, actually, I'm not. No, why would I be offended by it? People can be offended. It's just when they try to, make me feel like I'm offensive, then I'm like, well, no, aren't you the one taking it personally? Or just like, are you okay? You should probably talk to somebody. No, really, you get into it and be like, okay, psychologically, say you say something that is considered offensive. I'm not saying your typical offensive stuff, okay? I'm not saying dropping words and, biased talk or anything like that. Nothing crazy that is literally offensive to every generation. I'm talking about just like, little casual jokes. Now, if you respond to it like, okay, well, why are you offended by that? Well, why is it wrong? Well, do you think you need to see some? Maybe you have a hypersensitivity. Give them a complex to worry about. Because people, I've noticed that people today love their complexes. They love to have their complexes. They wear them on their sleeves. They got pill bottles for every single one of them. I know, give them another one, This way they could add it to the list and look how many messed up things I got. Yeah.
Swank.
Go.
Today's ideology, clean, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, but, yeah, people are going to make the same mistakes too. Because here's the thing, right? Think 20 years from now, when all these people on Twitter and stuff, blah, 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 20 years from now, when all their old cancel this, cancel that, I hate this, destroy this person because they said that stuff, resurfaces 20 years from now when they're somebody, and then that next generation wants to cancel them, it's just going to be the same cycle over and over again. So, when does it stop? Well, when it stops? When it affects them. That's when it stops. And they're like, but, I was stupid and immature. I was just being a troll back then. Everyone was a troll in 2020. I mean, come on, And they'll be very dismissive, like it's not a big deal. Yeah. No, it's all about them until it's about them. Then it's about something else. Anyway, if it's not on your anime list, Heaven's Lost Property, it has watermelons. Are we like Begley the Squirrel type watermelons or actually watermelons? Like watermelons I want or something that the squirrel is like, oh, look at this thing, it's got plot. I
am willing to listen to someone's opinion or point of view as long as they present it in a mature intellectual manner and not just say, well, it's because it's wrong. Explain to me why it's wrong.
Yeah, conversations like that are few and far between and are becoming an ever-diminishing quantity.
Prime for pumpkins. It finally renewed. Actual watermelons and the other kind win-win for you and Begley.
Oh, okay.
For the pizza fund.
Eliminate internet anonymity. Things will get a lot cleaner real quick.
I would love that. I would love to see, Troll Boy 761298832-7 all of a sudden have their real name up there. It would probably say bot. But it would be hilarious. Because, there's like everybody here. It's like, we are who we are, and that's fine, and we're fine with that. And this is why we're not overly obnoxious. And even our stuff is just pretty meh. But, just people love that little barrier of like,
cheese.
Go.
Where is it?
You can't cancel that. That's my idea.
That's my idea.
A human did a thing.
Go.
Heaven's List Property. The manga is better. Yeah, both kinds of watermelons. Main character is a pile of garbage and not.
Are we in that part of history where everyone's going to be like the manga's better than the series? It's the current version of the old-timey, the book is better than the movie. Now it's like the manga is better than the anime. How come nobody can ever make the anime better than the manga? Why is that? Why? Tell me. The book is always better, though. Not in the case of Jurassic Park and Apocalypse Now. Apparently those were... I think The Godfather was a book, too. But I'm not quite sure.
Cookies carry skeletons. Boo.
Well, the reason I say that is the manga has the complete story. The anime doesn't.
And why? Why do they do that? That's so annoying. You always got to squish it for time. It's weird. Back. Good. Evie's back. We're going to be... See, Godfather... Hey, The Godfather was a book. You read the words.
This human is not terrible.
Tell me.
High School of the Dead. Exceptional watermelon physics. Something for Bidgley.
Oh, Begley already has the series. Yeah, so that's the thing. It's got some cool zombies in it, though. Just saying. What? Godfather is a pizza place. There's a Godfather pizza place? Hey, we have a Sicilian you can't refuse. What if I do? You don't want to do that. So now you're forcing me to buy your food. Yes, I am. You're either going to buy this or you're not going to have another meal. All right, I'll take one Sicilian. Thank you. Good boy. Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. Why would you ask me that? What do I think? It was bad. What? That's an odd question to throw at me. Hey, what do you think about happening to the thing with the cops and the guy? Bad? You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm going to wrap this up. Where's my outro music? Oh, God. Dawn's here. We're wrapping up.
Goodbye.
You want to say anything while we're wrapping up?
Goodbye.
No, you might as well come out here. Dawn's here. We're going to wrap this up.
I came to say goodbye. And thank you, people, for sending stuff. And thank you
Geld
for
ist
being
wunderbar.
here. Thank you for
Thank you for the stream, PG. Have a good week and see you Wednesday.
Nice.
To all of chat, Jim, and Dawn, be well, stay safe, and love all around.
Bye-bye.
Outside is icky.
Bye, Dawn.
There you go.
Thank you, everyone.
See, I almost got backhanded
Notice me.
there.
Take care, PG, everyone, and Dawn until next time.
There you go. So we're going to wrap up.
I hate being in beta.
Dawn, how many moon pies have you had?
How many moon pies did you eat?
I had one. I'm being in control. I'm in control.
I got to tell you, and here's the problem. Both of us kind of have, I'm not going to say eating disorders. I'm just saying
Veep. Bop.
we like food.
Thank you, guys. Bye, Dawn and Jim.
Okay, it's not a disorder if I
Bop.
like it.
Veep.
See you, be nice to your mail carrier. Remember, we do our best.
Yeah.
For the pizza
Ah!
fund.
Bye, Dawn.
You got
and
moon pie
PG.
hands. Get out of here. Okay, so no, this is the problem when we have like foods like that, like a bunch of
human
food.
did a
We have to
thing.
be very careful.
Turnbone Hydra.
Like my box of chocolate-covered cherries.
Yeah, which you annihilated in like 7 minutes.
I can't open that and not eat the entire box.
Yeah,
No.
you could.
No.
You
No.
you could.
No.
You could try.
No.
You could try.
No.
You could try.
Money's
It's like
for
a
the
challenge.
No.
You
Thank
don't
you.
eat.
Can I
It's-
send a toothbrush for
It's
the
a
teeth?
don't eat the whole box challenge. See, that's the YouTube. See, that would be a YouTube challenge we would try to do, where there's like, you can only eat just one kind of thing, like the don't eat the whole box challenge. How many tier people actually open up a box of food and then eat the whole thing? That's for my earplugs.
It's like a pumpkin guy-sized.
It's invisible. Okay, yeah.
It's like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman had an invisible car, right?
Yeah. Do you know the insurance rates on that car? Could you put that down?
Nice.
It's like a little tuck.
If she sprinkles moon oil dust on your head, do you become a pumpkin moon pie?
I don't think so. Ah, come on! Get off me! Get out of here! You gotta go sit and not mess up your abdominals.
I'm gonna make a burger, a Bubba burger.
You're making a burger now?
Bubba burger.
You just had a moon pie.
Bubba burger.
See, what did I just say about the eating disorder?
I like burgers.
Everybody likes burgers. Are you gonna use the rest of the pasta?
That's what I'm making it with.
Are you using the red sauce or the
me
weird
gusta esto,
garlic
pibes.
sauce?
Garlic Alfredo.
You just need a huge variety so you can eat one of everything and still do the challenge.
Oh God. Yeah, no, that defeats the purpose of trying to be healthy. How much pasta's left?
Enough to share.
All right, I'm gonna have a little bit of pasta, and I'm gonna toss in some nuggets with some red sauce, so I get a chicken palm pasta thing going on.
All right, I'll just heat up all the pasta then.
Do it carefully, though. Like,
Actually, no, because I'll wait for your red sauce. Because you eat up yours with your red sauce.
yeah, you take what you want. I only need a little bit of pasta. All right, my food is very chicken heavy.
Bye, everybody.
Chicken heavy.
Bye.
Chicken.
Bye.
Don't leave me a lot of pasta. I'm trying to cut down on carbs. Oh, she's gone. My
Wait,
intro is
Burnett,
almost
it's so
over.
filthy.
I'm sorry.
The moon pie was an hour ago.
Yeah, Moon Pie was an hour ago. Still, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Evie. We're holding you up. Okay, where's my outro music for reals? Go. Gotta be serious. There you go. All right, we're doing it for reals. All right, everybody, thanks for sending all the goodies. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Zombie Snow White, we did get the box, but there's clearly way too much to be shown at one little sitting when we had so much to show today. So Zombie Snow White, probably Wednesday or Sunday. I'd rather wait for them to be here, so whenever you can show up. Don't stress. We'll eat the duplicates. Yeah, I know, it's more food. Oh, God. I'm going to be so sick by the end of the week. You don't think that's going to be gone? All right, EB Demon's going to be streaming. I'm going to make myself some pasta. All right? Some beautiful 3-day-old pasta. It's not old. It's been aged.
Farewell
Thanks for
and
being
enjoy
here.
the extra caffeine
Go.
in your cola coffee.
Go. Thank you. I'll let you know. We're rating EB right after this. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.